Oh, it's too late.
Okay.
There you go.
It's too late for what?
It's nothing.
What is it too late for?
Nothing.
Wow.
It's also too late to apologize.
It's too late.
It is. It really is.
Hey.
Yeah.
It was like somebody was in the background just recording it, huh?
Man.
That seems very obnoxious.
Like he couldn't, like they didn't want to let him in the song. He was like, I'm going to sing. Watch this.
Yeah, do you think he was just like in the back yelling, or was it a distorted person? Yellow, why are you so loud today? Is Yellow loud to you? Yellow's
his mic is extra
loud. Am I clear?
Your mic is very
loud. Clear,
I think
it's
loud, but it's I think it's it's clearly loud. But I think it's so loud that it's causing like some breaking up.
Like your mic is picking up yourself. So then it's like cutting off yourself.
Okay, what about now?
Okay, that's better. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm always expecting a little snap, crackle, pop when it's Yellow. So.
Yeah, it's always gonna be a little bit, but it wasn't. It's not a lot. It's like one pop at the end of every.
It'd be like one pop, just a little pop.
Yeah.
Just for a little razzle dazzle. Sound like pop rock.
Well, what up, girl? The boom boom cat. You got one cat boom at cat. The end.
Okay.
You know we're not on the screen. We just talking.
I know.
we not even up
here. All right, let me see what we doing here today. Let me see.
A boom boom cat. I'm gonna be saying it the whole time.
Cat.
I don't want no crackly stuff. So if there's some cracklies, let me know. I'll fix it.
And then Yellow, now you know it'd be crackly stuff.
Yeah, you got a little. But again, it's like at the end of the sentence. It's like that. That's how it's going.
Yeah, it's like
just like that.
It's cute.
I don't want any crackly stuff.
Yeah.
CB radio. Yep.
I'm low key offended that my camera keep putting this like touch up my appearance thing on, and I feel like they trying to tell me something.
Yeah, God is trying to tell you something.
It made me look weird.
I know. I'm like, I look like I ain't got no middle face. Hey.
Yeah, I don't hear the crackle. I didn't hear it.
How y'all you hear us talking about y'all? What you mean?
Boom.
We not talking about y'all. We talking about Boom Cat.
And we wanted to talk about y'all.
I mean, we can talk about it.
There we go.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about y'all.
That makes that's bad.
All right, I can work with this. Bad. No, it ain't no crack.
What's bad? What's happening?
No, but man, everything's happening.
I shouldn't be here.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. You're right. You're absolutely right. What's up, Yellow Man? How you feeling?
I'm finna say most criminals say that. Most people who lock
She said we were not on silent. Do you think that y'all weren't supposed to hear us? We know y'all can hear us. We hit the live button, and then y'all can hear us. We just weren't on the screen. Like we just weren't on the screen.
Right. Yeah, it's just that kind of energy today. You know, we chilling.
Man.
So hello, Inya. Hello. We got NA. Good to see you as well. Yeah, we talking about y'all. We are. Throw some tomatoes. We throwing bricks. See who win.
Oh.
See who wins.
You brought a tomato to a brick fight.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Nobody wins.
You brought a tomato to a brick fight. It needs to be the same.
Gee. I like it. So today, y'all, listen. It's just going to be one of those chilling days. We just going to have a few topics we're going to talk about, move in, move out. I appreciate all of y'all for being here. God, it's someone in the building. It's going pretty good today. And I'm going to tell you, the energy's off.
It's not going
The energy's weird today. Yeah. The energy's weird today. I'm not sure what's going on. Libra season.
It's great. It's great. We're thriving. We're thriving in Libra season. That's.
Yeah. Anytime you hear somebody talking about they thriving, you already know. We're thriving.
We thriving. Nah, for real though. Like it's been trash. Like, let me tell y'all. Okay, trauma dump. Let's go. So,
go ahead.
My husband works in insurance, and like one of the biggest carriers decided they was gonna switch some shit up to the toxic end. It's not gonna last, but it's it's fucking up the money. So we got that news. That was great. So I'm activating my RN license. So I spent my whole weekend just doing CEs, which is continuing education hours. I did like 45 continuing education hours in the span of 1.5 days. That was fun. So yeah. And then my neighbor, well, I don't think it's not my neighbor. My neighbor's crazy psychotic boyfriend tried to self-delete himself outside in the middle of the day, outside of her front door in the middle of the day. He didn't even go inside. He just shot himself outside in the middle of the day.
Weird, man.
Outside because they broke up. So yeah, right now there's a whole CSI crime scene 200 feet from my door, just right there. Just tape, niggas in sunglasses, cameras, Dexter's, people, blood marks. It's crazy outside.
We're here for it, man.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why I put on my popo glasses.
And it's hot as fuck outside. I don't know why the detective got on long sleeves.
Yeah.
It ain't no trees in my neighborhood. It's a new build. There ain't no trees. I'm like, why you got on this long sleeve? But I want to know how he ain't got no armpit stains. Like, would it be out of line for me to ask a detective who's doing an active investigation how he keeps himself from having armpit stains?
I mean, the community want to know.
I don't think so.
I want to know. That's detective work.
I think it would be a welcome distraction from what he's looking at. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was like looking at dead bodies, another one, and somebody's like, "Hey man, how do you keep from getting pit stains?" Like,
he'd probably be really enthusiastic about talking
I use
about
cornstarch. It's a cornstarch.
Because I feel like if you get to a certain point in life, if you made this your mission to defeat an annoying thing in your life, if somebody come and be like, how did you be like, let me tell you. Okay, first 2 years I tried this. That didn't really work that great. Then I heard this. People be really excited to tell you some stuff they done worked on figuring out how to fix for years.
That's probably why he wear that long sleeve with such confidence. It might make a lot of
sense. I'm just looking at the screenshot of whatever Rashawn just pulled up here. I don't know what's going on, but the screenshot is sending me right now.
I need Yella to tell me what BAPS he's a part of. I know it's not Black American Princesses.
No, it's the meme you finna pull up, man.
BAPS? I don't know what BAPS is.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Yella's ahead of the game. I've
seen the meme.
I'm a touch slow today. So listen,
I haven't seen
my first question is, I guess maybe this will be a good place to start. And then I'm going to bring back into the conversation we were having right before the stream over in the Discord. Layering helps keep sweat away. In the Middle East, people live in long sleeves year round. That's true. I was wondering how that worked because they seem to wear a lot of clothes to be in the middle of like 115 degrees.
Yeah, in the desert, you want to wear a lot of clothes because it's like less sun exposure. I know that definitely works. And it's a white long.
Congratulations too again.
Maybe layering. Yep, shout out to Haley. Congratulations, Haley. Maybe layering works for skinny people.
Yeah, he's
see fat people. Slim. We're already layered. We already layered.
That's fair point. Fair point.
Lord have mercy. One too many layers, and a nigga be drenched. Like one layer too many.
But how long does it take you to realize like you've put on one too many layers? Like, is it one of those things where like you could? Okay, I was like, is it like, oh, I'm driving, I'm like, oh shit, I got too many layers on.
So you know how they say normal body temp is like 98.6, right?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be at like a resting 101.
That's the fever. That's sepsis. So you probably just had a cute little 98.9. Despite how hot you feel outside, your body's really good at regulating inside. Let's just say you right under 99. Let's just say you cute. You cute 98.9.
99 feels right. 98 don't feel right. Man, some about having a normal body temperature just don't feel right. Like I used to be on the bus stop and the bus driver would mess with me. I used to be on the bus stop, and this was since I was a kid. I would sweat, and you know, you sweat and steam come up off you. So
I've never experienced that because I'm always
like
cold.
the smoke. It's like the smoke signals coming off. The bus driver's like, well, I know where to stop. I know when to stop. I know where to stop at every time.
Not
like,
you be smoking like the Titans on Attack on Titan. They always got steam coming off of them.
Hey, look, it's all right. It's a menacing look, ain't it? Right. You just see them. You just see some. But it helped though. Like when I was on the football field and I'd be out there and it'd be cold and I just had that steam. I looked like I just finished going Super Saiyan.
Yeah. You a Titan though. So you probably eat niggas.
I'm with it.
Von Eric in the building. What is up, Von Eric?
Hello.
Good to see you. Good to see you, my brother. Hello. But as y'all see on the screen, man, I do want to come back to the conversation we were having in the Discord, but I do want to pop into this just to start off with something light. Start off with a little light topic. This is something I saw. Might trigger Yella.
I hope she laughing.
That B word's in there. That B word you don't like.
I hope she laughing.
No, she getting ready to vomit. She's getting ready to vomit.
Is she either crying, laughing, or about to vomit?
That's right.
Blacks against pumpkin spice. Let me tell you something. I personally don't have anything against pumpkin spice. Okay, I feel real spicy when I go get me a pumpkin spice latte. Like I got a little bit of privilege in a cup, okay? But the sheer fact that somebody took the time to put this together it's feeling very folding cherish. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just really, it's making me feel away. I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like if we had a rally, what we eating at the rally? What we drinking? We gonna have sweet potato pie flavored things. Like I'm okay with that because I actually do prefer sweet potato pie, but like potato latte. I don't know. Something about this just does something. It tickles me in a way. I don't know.
Sweet potato latte with a little marshmallow foam.
That'd be cute.
Against
pumpkin spice. Let me tell you something. Sweet potato souffle latte. That'd be fire.
Maybe that do sound good though.
That'd be fire.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Don't do that. I got a whole food truck coming.
Now, Yellow, he's a member of the Black Americans Against Pumpkin Spice.
Haters.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Haters.
So you went there. Listen, on Bree's food truck.
That is the item on the food truck.
She wants
that is the food truck item.
With
we already started practice. We just started practice runs of this, and it's fire. It's gonna be fire. Don't you worry.
No.
We already working on it.
Peanuts.
Yes.
Cheese. Okay. Peanuts. Cheese.
We working on the cheese. We
funnel cake and confectioner sugar.
Now we actually decided we're gonna do a strawberry syrup, like a reduction sauce. And we're deciding on the cheese. We're deciding between like a cream cheese, maybe a little goat cheese. We're not sure which kind of cheese we want to do.
That's what she got you. Cream cheese
we're literally working on it. We're working on a funnel cake batter. Okay, we're working on the type of cheese we want to use, and we're working on the strawberry reduction sauce. We are opening a wings and cheese balls truck, guys. It's gonna be fire.
I'm thinking like a cream cheese drizzle, like toaster strudel. Remember the stuff like the frosting, like some of that,
we're gonna do like a strawberry, like
a cream cheese drizzle,
like on top of it, and it's gonna have the cream with the peanut. Listen, slaps. Rashawn's gonna be our number one customer. Now, he hating right now.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, it's getting closer. You're getting closer. Now, listen, if you had a funnel cake with the peanut crumbles, like the crushed peanuts, the strawberry, and the cream cheese drizzle,
Just make it that, but it's like for people, because one thing I hate about funnel cakes, sometimes I love funnel cake, but with COVID and stuff, I don't want to walk around with that little fork, like them little plastic forks don't be getting it with the funnel cake. And so I got to always use my fingers, and I got the powdered sugar on my fingers, and I like that. I like that mix, but that's not really sanitary. Okay, so with what I'm trying to make, you could just get a little fork, you could get a little toothpick and eat those. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be better for when you in a theme park or Disney. I don't want cheesecake dust on my fingers because I'm gonna lick my fingers and then I'm gonna get sick. So it's like,
so you thinking like bite or crumble.
Yeah, it's like bite, like funnel cake bites, like stuffed funnel cake bites. Just think about it like that.
Make them make them pops, like the funnel pops. Just make them like
like little pops,
but like funnel cake.
It's gonna be fun.
You can dip them in a little sauce, stuff of strawberry. sauce cup.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
it's a
drizzle,
family
like
endeavor. We were talking about caramel sauce, strawberry reduction sauce, or you can do the powdered sugar if you want. We can even do we'll do cream cheese. It's gonna be fire. The food truck coming. Okay, it's gonna be lit. I don't know how we got here, but y'all hating on the pumpkin spice though. Y'all hating on the pumpkin spice. Y'all can't stand to see people happy for a certain time of the year with their pumpkin spice. Leave us alone.
If y'all basic, just say that. Okay. I'm just saying, look, because I feel like everybody who go buy pumpkin spice also wears Uggs to go get their pumpkin spice.
Now I know that's the trifecta of doom. If she has like those riding boots, it's really not Uggs. Like Uggs can or cannot. It just depends on. She got to hit the 3 markers. If she has Uggs or them high riding boots, y'all seen them leather riding boots with jeans, and she got a cashmere sweater on.
Yep.
Or like an oversized sweater.
Love it.
Or scarf, and she drinking a pumpkin spice latte.
Yep.
You might be in trouble. Like she might.
That's probably
definitely in trouble.
Yeah, that's the trifecta of doom. That's the trifecta of doom.
Man,
I can respect it.
Oh,
yeah.
I can respect it.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
So
it is that.
I'm with you. You're winning me over with the funnel cake. You're winning me over with that.
We getting there.
We need a name for it that's catchy. But what I pictured at first was like whole peanuts and cheese. Like
cheddar cheese.
Or cheddar. Yeah. On funnel cake. And I'm like,
that's what my nephew said. He was like, see, most people hear that, they're gonna think like cheddar cheese. And it's gonna be gross.
Yeah. It was super gross.
You said super gross. You were offended.
Yeah, it was super gross.
But I might start off with some pumpkin spice cheese balls. I mean, maybe pumpkin spice cheese balls.
Pumpkin spice cheesecake balls.
Yeah. Okay, I need to call them cheesecake balls. That's what I need to say.
Yeah.
For y'all to be all right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'll say cheesecake balls.
So I'm with that.
Okay.
And you also need to not call them pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice cheesecake.
What's your problem with pumpkin spice, man?
Yeah,
so
bro. Like, what's up?
Police.
Because it's really just a spice blend that you would use in a pumpkin or sweet potato pie. Like,
I mean, just first of all, like she said, it's just a sign of privilege. Like, first of all, who do you think you are? Ordering pumpkin spice. Just something.
I'm an American. I'm an American. It's an American treat.
Oh,
it's just how
it's
pumpkin.
So
it's
funny.
Just how
Black people who ain't American until they come to football.
That's true.
All the time, y'all American. It's an American tradition, guys.
That is true.
Okay.
That is true. Yeah. But still, we gotta get away from this. It just ain't right. We shouldn't be participating in this.
Okay? I'm American.
But you is black.
I'm American first.
And you black second.
No, I'm American first.
Black first? I mean, American first?
I'm American first, yeah. Well, not first, but like, I'm going backwards because I'm like at the top.
Okay.
It's like me and then up, right? Like I'm black. Yeah. And then it's like, and I'm American.
Got you. Okay.
I'm going backwards.
The first layer of the people, I got you. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
As far as layers of identity, American is towards the social.
Oh, how you identify.
To the self.
Yeah, because I mean, for most of the world, they don't see me as black. They see me as American.
I can say, yeah, because I probably would be American first.
Yeah.
Most people. That's kind of how
I only inside America does it like the American part becomes moot because I think everybody's American. But like, if you think about it on the world scale, like most people see you as American and they hate you equally.
You don't drink lattes is because of the milk? Tell me it was because of the milk. Please tell me it's not something like the number of words. It's got 2 T's.
Please tell me it's because of. Please tell me it's because of the pumpkin spice. Tell me it's because of the pumpkin.
You can have a turmeric latte. That's good. It's good. It's really golden.
I like the color.
It's delicious.
Yeah. I like the color.
Black people just, if y'all don't want to have pumpkin spice.
For turmeric.
What? For a turmeric latte?
I don't mind it. I heard there's another ingredient that you need to have for the turmeric to have the health benefits, like pepper, or there's something else that activates the turmeric in your body. But I put
cayenne in my turmeric lattes. Black pepper is good too. So any kind of spice, I think, just naturally makes it taste better. So if you make it a turmeric latte, you need to put some black pepper in it or some cayenne.
What?
Yeah, I heard turmeric has a health effect. I don't drink
It's
coffee or milk.
That's all right.
Okay.
You don't drink coffee?
I don't drink whole milk.
Or
so
milk.
I mean, like no kind of milk. I don't drink whole milk, but I drink lattes.
I mean,
I do coconut.
There's a wide variety of milks, like
I do
milk,
coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
Yeah, in my lattes.
Yeah. I don't do dairy milk. I eat pumpkin seeds.
Enya is also a hater of sour cream too, so we got.
I don't like sour cream.
Yeah, watch you too then, apparently.
Like, I just don't understand why someone picks up sour cream and is like, I need this flavor on my stuff. It's so nasty.
Because it's beautiful.
I'm gonna tell you, I never ate sour cream
nothingness.
until about the last year. When I tried it on like taco stuff, I was like, oh wow, I've been missing this. This was missing on my tacos.
This is missing from my life.
This is supposed to be there. Yeah, it's supposed to be there.
I've tasted it. I just think it's very over.
Like
it's very. I can see that. I prefer a little cream fresh.
It's the cream
I like
balance.
a cream fresh. Prefer that.
Yeah, that could work.
I'm not really into sour cream. I'm a cream fresh.
I drink oat milk. Okay, so you drink milk, it's not dairy milk. Sour cream is roast vomit. Oh my god!
I can see sour cream going in mac and cheese because that tanginess.
I can see that.
Yes,
can be good. It's like some people put mustard in their
a lot of people
mac
do
and
that.
cheese. Yeah, mustard. Yeah, some people do mustard.
Oh.
It's just like to cut. It's like an acidic thing. Like it just kind of cuts through like all that cream and butter and cheese. There is a food theory. There's a food thing. You don't taste it. It's just like the sharpness. You know how like sharp cheddar is nice because it can cut through some of that. Sometimes if you put mustard in the cheese, it kind of actually like makes that sharpness stronger without it tasting like mustard. It's just a little bit. You don't put a whole bunch of it in there. You shouldn't be able to taste that there's mustard in there at all. It's a food thing.
Good.
Somehow when you cook the mustard down, it just works it works that way.
I can see it. A lot of the sauces you use is like mustard mixed in.
Yeah, like if it's just vinegar, just to cut through some of that.
And it should it should blend in. It should be cooked well enough the stuff just disappears into the dish.
Yeah. Maybe I mean if you had a cheddar. Yeah, because like if you had a sharp cheddar, if you tasted the sharpness of the mustard, you probably would your taste buds are gonna be like, oh, this is sharp cheddar. Like you're not gonna.
They work together.
I've had that. I've had mac and cheese. I've had mac and cheese where it's just cheese and noodle. I'm like, okay, what I'm tasting is cheese and noodle, and it's oily. I don't like that. If I have mac and cheese, I'm like, okay, I'm having cheese and noodle dish. I'm like, this isn't mac and cheese.
Right.
I'm just
you need something to cut.
Like, even though that's really the basics, but I'm like, putting cheese and noodle together is just that's not the move.
Yeah, that's like that book with like there's like acid,
so
like
good to see.
salt, acid, heat. It's like salt, acid, heat, fat, or something like that. Like every good balanced dish needs some aspect of that. So like it's kind of that whole
good
thing.
And balanced dish comes from above.
Okay.
Conversation is making me hungry, and now I have to listen to Sweet Potato Pie by Domino. Oh yeah,
sweet potato pie lattes.
I heard that in forever.
Sweet potato pie
I heard that in a minute.
Lattes. Why can't we call it that? Sweet potato spice lattes. If black people want to be against pumpkin spice, just say sweet potato spice.
We just need to call it
sweet potato spice.
We just need to call it pie spice. Pie spice. It's a munch.
Well, there's like different pie spices.
I mean, but
I would say, but I think it would be really black to call it sweet potato spice because, like, we eat sweet potato pie, they eat pumpkin pie.
I think it's the spice part.
Well, that's what makes it the taste. It's the spices. You're not actually having pumpkin in your pumpkin spice latte. It's the spices. It's the allspice and the ginger. It's like all of that crap you put in the pie that's in the latte that makes it delicious. It's not actually any of the pumpkin in it.
Just don't like it. The name sounds impressive.
Okay, sweet potato spice. Then.
I'm with you.
Sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato, that's too much. That's too much.
See, this is why black people ain't ever gonna win. Let's move on because y'all making me mad.
All right. So want to bring up what we were talking about, because this is going to be. I want to navigate this carefully, because we got sensitive people. We got sensitive people.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
Having a conversation about like trying to think the nature of life, like being I've never tried bean pie. I don't know if I can.
I don't know. I feel like my hotep level would rise if I ate a bean pie. Then I had to wear like the little hats and harass people on the street about how we was kings.
Look, I was sure gonna say my brother. Ones ain't never drawn with the bean pie, my brother.
You got to start saying Grand Rising if you eat bean pies.
Grand Rising. I saw a video where this lady was, and it's funny. The funny thing is, it was a woman. She's a lesbian. She went on a date and she said good morning, and the person was correcting her. Don't say good morning. Morning is what happens for death. We say Grand Rising.
You understand? Do you understand? Get me the fuck out of here. Nightmare fuel, bro.
Nigga, I just woke up. I just woke up.
Woke up. We here, bro. I'm not a morning person. Can I say hello to you?
It's gonna be a good morning, because one of us ain't gonna live to see the end of the day. You talking that stupid shit.
Grand Rising. You talking about biscuits,
man?
No, Grands, I'm worried about Rising.
It was just crazy. It was funny to see a lesbian talking about how, like, even she was being checked on her language and police. I was like, oh, thank you.
That's what you want.
But it was cool to see, man. Quality. Everybody need to get this hell. Everybody need to catch this hell. Y'all womans. But I ain't gonna go there real quick. Godless song. I love Bebop. Real quick though, man. Okay. Shout out to Bree. I know Bree was doing the news check-in with the neighbor, the salty dude neighbor. Guys, I know I don't have a large following. Fellas, I really wish I had like a really large male following, like a Fresh and Fit. Because I need men to stop messing with women, or if you have to call them females, leave females alone. If you don't want what's best for them outside of you being able to have sex with them, if that's the only way you can see anything good in their life is because they're giving you sex, I swear you need to go ahead and off yourself. Like the guy was shooting himself. Go ahead.
My neighbor,
everybody else alone.
Yeah, my neighbor's psycho boyfriend decided to murder himself in front of her door because she didn't want to be with him anymore. Yeah.
So. Leave the women alone. If you can't just see a woman, and if she's like, what are you looking at? And you can't just say, I'm looking at success. I know that sounds I know that makes the yellow itch. If you just can't say something positive and keep walking,
I'd be like,
if you just can't say something, I'm looking at you having a good, you know what I'm saying? Just, and move on and then walk away. Yeah. If you can't have that energy, and walk away, then leave her alone. Because I promise these dudes are so caught up on women. It irks my soul. So I've always considered myself a certain level of man. Like, right, let me see. If this is the line of manhood, like top man, I've always considered myself like right about there. Then I found out there's some dudes like you can't even see. They're below this.
They down here with me. Hey.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm so shocked. I'm so shocked because there's certain things I would never consider. Like going to the woman's house.
That's crazy. And he seemed older too. Like he seemed like he like 40 something. Like I just feel like wow, like you should, or he just lived a real hard 30 something. There's no age that it's okay, but it's like there's a certain impulsivity that I kind of expect with people who haven't had a lot of life in front of, like behind them yet. It's like hard to see the forest from the trees. You're just like, oh, my whole life I've spent my whole adulthood with you, but it's like you've only been an adult for like 3 years. I kind of expect those people to be dramatic, but like as you get a little older, I would feel like you would have had enough time behind you to be like, hey, I can just move on and figure something else out. It's just more shocking to me to hear that.
Or even if you're devastated, just go be devastated somewhere. Like go be devastated.
And
like I really was not expecting this.
Next to my house. in the middle of the day.
At your own place.
Yeah.
And if you can't
That's
find a
the
place,
most
I would rather go to a.
That's the most disturbing thing to me. Like, like knowing that like either you had that intention to really do that, like you were like, I'm done.
Mhm.
You wanted her to witness this, like you wanted that trauma. You like, I want to traumatize you by making you see
I
what
want to
you did
traumatize
to
you the
me.
way I feel traumatized.
Right, which is what I think it was. But just like that whole idea to me is even more twisted. Like, I mean, it's
It
already
is.
really dark to do that, but to be like, I'm coming to your house. And then also to get there and see you're not there, only your child is, and then proceed to break into the house to continue this plan with just the child there. That's even more disturbing to me. Like, I just can't imagine that.
That's deeply problematic. I hate thinking that there are so many. I mean, unfortunately, I watch the news. There's a lot of dudes out here like this. And it bothers me so much. And I'm like, where does this come from? And I hear y'all talk. Now, listen, y'all know, I have a lot of deeply held misogyny. So when I hear y'all talk about men feel entitled to your bodies, they feel entitled to your time and your attention because they're steeped in patriarchy. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to pick up a brick at that moment. But I know better because I know
think
better.
y'all are steeped in Lipton tea, not patriarchy. But it's like, yeah. All the rest of that is true. It's just the steeping what y'all steeped in.
It's definitely a weaker brew. It's not patriarchy. It's probably
like great value black tea.
Yeah, it's just some black tea. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably got pumpkin pie spice, or what do you call it?
Sweet potato.
But sweet potato pie spice. It's got a little bit of sweet potato pie spice.
But it is
sweet potato pie spice tea.
It is an entitlement. You be watching.
I don't. But see, okay, I'm fighting back on language. I really don't think it's entitlement.
Okay.
I think it feels like I mean, as a guy, I think because I listened to this lady the other night. She was talking about how did she say it? I can't remember exactly how she phrased it, but I think women ascribe a certain energy based on how it feels to you all. So I think it feels like we're entitled to you all. She blamed it on men being sold a narrative that because we're men, we're supposed to get access to certain things. I never got that programming. I never in my entire life thought because I was a man, I was entitled to anything. Never. Other than you have to work to earn it. And I would put money that any man, that's the messaging that you got was anything, including access to women, you were going to have to work for it. Everything was behind a work wall. You're going to have to effort to get anything you want, no matter what it is. It's more rewarding the harder you have to fight for it. And that's the programming I receive. So entitlement is a hard sell for me. What I would think, what I feel like is not entitlement, but expectation, which I know is going to be close to entitlement. But I mean expectation based on humanity. I'm a person that's interested in relationship. I expect that if you come towards relationship, you want relationship too. And because I'm messy, I expect room to be messy. And I know that you're messy because you're a human too. I think what men are actually looking for that women see as entitlement is actually reciprocity. We're looking for the same desire for true, authentic connection. And we're also, unfortunately, wanting to still be messy at the same time. And somehow with women, I believe that gets interpreted as entitlement because I believe if somebody is coming into a relationship with you, you should think that they like you. You should think that they have an interest in getting to know you. You should think that they're there for you. I think that's practical, but I don't think that's the way everybody approaches relationships. I think the narratives are men are there for sex, women are there for resources. Like that's the going spin.
Okay, I just want to immediately reject it, but I was just like, let it sink in before I reject what you're saying.
Of course.
I mean, it may because I feel like entitlement is a very specific thing, and it's not all things that men do. It's just very particular things that I feel like we're usually talking about when we say that. So I don't know. Like, okay, I was watching Love Is Blind, the new season, And like, you know, if anybody's seen that, you know, they date in the pods, they don't see each other, then they like get engaged and they're technically married, you know, or engaged once they leave the pods, and then they get to spend time together. And there was like this one guy where he dated this girl in the pods, and they talked and they connected. And then like when they met, you know, they get all dressed up. They put on like formal clothes to meet. So they'll wear like really nice clothes. Guys wear suits. So of course she had on like makeup because it's kind of a formal thing. And so like he wasn't really talking for 3 days. And then it finally came out that he didn't like the makeup she had on. Like when he first met her, but she didn't wear makeup like any of the days where they were like out, like they go on a little honeymoon. She didn't wear makeup to like the beach or anything. It was just that one day she wore it. And like they kind of were having a conversation about it. He was like, you just had so much makeup on, and I feel like you look better this way. And she was like, that's fine. Like, I don't wear makeup all the time. Like, you haven't even seen me put on makeup since we've been here. So like, what's the issue? Like, why are you still saying 3 days later, like you couldn't talk because you didn't like the makeup I had on when we first met, which is fine. And then it was like, well, I just think you look better without it. And she's like, that's great, but I'm still going to wear makeup sometimes. Like, but you know, I'm okay not wearing it too. And then it was just kind of like this thing where he felt like because he was her fiance now, like it's like, I'm telling you, you look great without it, so you don't need it now. And it's like, but like, that's entitlement. Like, I feel like that was one of those moments where like he feels entitled to her body now in this weird way.
Okay, so
because they're engaged.
That's a good example. That's a good example. Like he said what he doesn't like.
Yeah.
How does that translate to you as entitlement? Because the entitlement would have been like, you cannot wear.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want you to wear it. Makeup. You look fine the way without it. And I don't think it was her pushing. Yeah, he don't want her to wear it because he's like, well, I think you look fine without it. And the problem with it wasn't that this wasn't a woman who was like, I want to wear makeup every day, and she was wearing makeup every day. This is a woman who's like, I really don't wear makeup every day, but this was a formal thing, so I wore it this one time. If you don't like that makeup look I had on, that's perfectly okay. Like, that's fine. Like, you don't, that's great. I just know that, like, if I'm getting dressed up for you, I probably won't wear that makeup because you don't really like that, right? But like, I'm probably still gonna wear makeup, maybe that style sometimes, and that's okay too. But it was like, for him, that wasn't okay. It was like, I don't want you to wear it, period, because I don't like it. And for me, that's kind of where it starts to get in that weird territory. Like, I understand that if I'm getting dressed up for you, maybe I shouldn't wear that. But
got you. So let me try something. Because see, I see that differently. So I can see, I can see the dynamic you're talking about. I don't see that as entitlement. But I want
there may be another word for it
real quick,
that feels. There may be a better word that
like he's entitled to say something. He definitely feels entitled to say something. Right.
Well, that's cool. Like, I think it was cool with the thought, like, if it would have been like
entitlement, the fact of having a right to something.
Yeah. So like, I feel like to come into her life and say that now I have a right to tell you to never wear makeup now at all because I don't like it. I feel like that energy is the entitlement.
Did he say you can't ever wear makeup?
Well, yeah, he's like, I don't think you should wear it ever because you look better with it, and I don't like it. Well, obviously he didn't say he can't, but it was a point.
I don't think you should wear it ever.
It was almost like, I can't be with you if you wear this makeup. But it was kind of like in the conversation, like, this isn't something, I don't think any man explicitly says that, because y'all are intelligent enough to know you can't tell somebody what to do. Y'all are intelligent enough to know that, but it's beyond it. It's like, if you're telling me you didn't like a makeup look I wore, and I'm saying, okay, I understand that. Like, if I'm getting dressed up for you, I'm not going to wear that makeup look, because if I'm trying to look nice for you and you're telling me you don't like something, then that's stupid. Why would I do that? And I'm not wearing it in my everyday life casually. But like, maybe I go out with my girlfriends and I still wear that makeup because it's just a look I like on myself. If he's then saying, like, in this conversation that, no, I just still think it's ridiculous for you to wear that, then that's when you start to get into it. It's more of a nuanced thing. It's not something that he's saying you can't wear makeup, but it's like, well, why does this bother you? Like, if I'm not doing it for you, I don't do it every day, and I'm only doing it in this small thing, when I'm not even with you, why does it matter? Then that's when you start to get into maybe that's an entitlement thing.
I get you. I'm always going to fight it back. Like the way you're using it, and I know the way men and women typically have been socialized to use certain words.
Yeah.
They're loaded with different back thoughts or assumptions.
Right.
So, like you said, we're intelligent enough not to say that. But then at the same time,
y'all know that.
That's it. But we can, because y'all will call us controlling. We do tell y'all what to do, because the whole submission argument was about men wanting to be able to tell women what to do. She should just comply. If I say do this, if I say did, so it's not about
I always feel like that's an extreme. I don't feel like the average man communicates like his desires and likes that way. I don't feel like the average man's like, you can't wear makeup just because he doesn't care for it.
Okay, so cool. I can accept that. So if we're talking about the general guy would not feel like he can overstep onto your autonomy.
Right.
So he might express that he really doesn't like something to the point of it being a standard. Now, what it sounds like you're saying is, I, as an adult, choose to do this thing whenever I feel like it, but because you don't like it, I won't do it for you. I will still wear makeup.
That's like, I might still wear it
but
when
I
go
won't
out
do
with
it
my
for
friends
you.
Or out by myself. But if we going out on a date, I'm not going to wear it because you don't like it. And around the house, I don't really wear it every day. So yeah, I mean, that should be fine. It's the feeling like you have the right to tell me how I should leave the house all the time, in all realms, in all spaces. I think that's the entitlement thing.
Now, is that an assumption? Did he say in all realms and all spaces, or was again he
no, it's not. He didn't
because
say
it's really a problem for him?
Yeah, he didn't say that, but it was like throughout the conversation, these other things were coming up. Like she was saying, like, you don't like it, that's fine. Like, I don't wear it every day. So through the conversation, she was kind of explaining to him, like, I don't wear makeup every day. It's okay if you don't like my makeup look. It was our first time meeting. It's okay if you telling me you didn't like that makeup look I had.
But he kept bringing it back up.
But he said there was like, he couldn't talk for 3 days because of that one night when she wore it. So it's like, well, I haven't worn it since. And like, this was our first time literally seeing each other. So it's okay if you have an issue with a look I wore that I usually wear, but you don't like it. Like, fine, that's fine. We can work past it. Like, I'm not cake face every day to the point where you're like, oh, don't be yourself. She's like, it's fine. But like when I go out with my friends and stuff, I might still choose to wear makeup. I think she was just trying to explain to him, like, I hear what you're saying. That's okay. But I don't want you to think that means I'm never going to wear makeup now because you prefer me without it. Like, I feel like that's all she was trying to communicate to him. And he just, like, the reason I'm saying that wasn't okay is because he reiterated the point of you don't need makeup. So it's like, he didn't straight say it, but it's like, if we get to the end and I say all that, and the only thing left to say is okay. Like, I mean, if you feel okay with that, then you should be like, okay, cool. We have an understanding. But for you to then reiterate again that I don't need makeup at all is like another way of you saying you disagree with what I'm saying. Is that?
I hear what you're saying. And again, I didn't hear the conversation that you heard, but I also know that sometimes you have to, like you're talking about indirect communication.
Yeah.
And he can't say that I really have a problem with this. He can't say that I really dislike makeup. Like, I really have a problem with makeup.
I think he feels like, I don't want you to wear it ever.
Communication.
Right.
So instead of just saying, I don't even, because he might, in his mind, because like you said, it took him 3 days. Now, we've talked about women having need to process their emotions, and it might take days. So maybe because he's just meeting somebody, he's in the pressure of a television show. He's just meeting somebody, and he's like, do I really want to try to press somebody who does a behavior? I know it's just makeup to you all, but for him, it's a big thing.
Yeah, I think
for him, it's whatever. For whatever reason, it's a big thing for him. But that's okay. For him to have a big deal, that's makeup.
Yeah.
That's all right. So if he can't have 3 days to process, do I want to pursue a long-term relationship with somebody that may normalize a behavior that I don't like? That should be okay too.
I think it would have been okay
That should
with
be
her if
perfectly
when
okay for
the
him to
3
do.
days were done and they had the conversation, it didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? I think it was just kind of like by the end of the 3 days, she's like, okay, I'm glad you're finally coming out and telling me this. Like, I could tell something was really bothering you. Like, great. I think at the end of the day, she just wasn't his type. Like when he saw her, I think he's more of a hiker, like outdoorsy guys. I don't think he like women that wear makeup at all. But he didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just because like I'm on this show
indirect.
that
Yeah, he was indirect.
I'm saying that looks don't matter, and then for me to say I can't be with you because of how you look, I just feel like that was pretty much like why he didn't want to just come out and say it at the end of the day. Because I could tell that's what it was. Like she not your type. She got, you know, she got a certain aesthetic to her that you don't like. But he was just indirect communicating that. So it kind of came out as an entitlement. Like maybe you're right. Maybe it's just a type thing, but it felt. I gotta take this call.
Yeah, go ahead, D-Thing. What you think, Yales?
I was sitting back and I was listening to both arguments, and I'd say I agree with Bree, and the way that I understand where the entitlement was.
All right.
It was the doubling back, right? Once you made it known that you liked her better the other way, you could have left it at that because she already said that ain't how she moved. But it was that passive aggression that it felt like the conversation was probably really heavy on passive aggression.
Got you.
You know, and I could see where he was trying to control how she moved. Because if she say she don't wear it all the time, that'll work for me. As long as you don't wear it around me, if that's how I feel, like as long as you don't wear it around me, you can go out with your girls looking like Krusty the Clown. I don't give a shit. Don't matter. But I can kind of see because he felt like he was entitled to make that decision for her because of his preference, because of his position. You know what I'm saying? To cross the line to where you can't do it at all. Yeah, once somebody tell me I can't do nothing at all, we're gonna have some words.
Gotcha.
Because I can understand moderation. That's just like streaming. If I was in a relationship, I probably wouldn't be able to stream as much as I do. But she'd be like, "You better stop streaming." I'd be like, "Man, you gonna have to talk." Because now you're trying to tell me where the buck stopped. Where and when I could do some shit. So I'm definitely gonna look at you crazy. Because where did you even think that you was in? Where you even think you was in that position to even be like, you gonna stop or you gonna do this? Especially we grown too.
I hear you, and that's why I was pushing back with. That's why I was pushing back with Brion, because he didn't say you can't do this. He didn't say you can't do it, and that's why, like the passive aggressive nature of it, the indirect communication. That's why I hang my hat on it wasn't entitlement, because an entitlement is an empowered position. Entitlement doesn't need to be passive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I feel entitled to something, you just go and make claim to it. Well, no, you can't wear this. True, like entitlement.
Right,
if
that's
something's
why
yours, you just grab it. So being passive
right, that's
about
why I'm glad. No, I was gonna say that's why I'm glad I listened to the end though, because what she was saying was that he was putting on the idea of looks don't matter, and now here he is with this chick, because that's that too. Like the makeup was probably janky because they was on TV. The amount of makeup they put on you on TV just be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Also, them stage lights. He was like, I had makeup all over my shirt. I'm like, yeah, you be melting under them stage lights.
Right. He had shit on too.
And he was sweating too. He was sweating profusely. She was like, you're sweating a lot. He's like, it's hot, you know, your nerves and then stage lights. They was both in there melting. They was sweating.
Yeah. So and you got that kind of going for him, but it was the end point, the tipping point. I was with both of y'all, but the tipping point that pushed me towards Bree was the fact that he was mentioning that he that looks didn't matter. He's saying, "Oh yeah, looks doesn't matter." No. And now his one gripe with his girl is how she gonna look. You know what I'm saying? That's like,
Yeah.
that,
I think
that's like,
he felt that. Like I'm gonna be a liar. I'm a liar. I said
like
love is blind, it's not.
Like money don't matter. Money don't matter. And then she divorced him.
Okay.
Is that my internet or?
I think it's his. It's his. It was
What's
him.
up?
Y'all was both doing the robot in y'all own ways, but that definitely was him. Yeah.
As long as my mic ain't crackling, the internet can skip the beat and not. As long as the mic cool at this point.
Yeah, little robot here and there. But I mean, yeah, I think that's what it was. But I mean, and that's for us, that I think that's where you feel like that crosses the line into entitlement. Because I'm still a person, and there's still gonna be times I go out without you. There are gonna be things I do without you. There are gonna be aspects of my life that are more for me, and then things we share. And so for you to start to come into the area where it's for me and be like, well, you still don't need to put this on. I'm like, okay, great, but it's not for you. So
yeah, I get that. I just know, man,
that's entitlement to me,
and that's fair. That's fair.
Like he hates some of the shit I wear. Like,
yeah,
he'd be like, that is not flattering on you. I'd be like, great,
but you still wear it.
It's not for you,
but you still wear it.
Yeah, I do.
Right. So then that can't be entitlement. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying, but if he like, and he's fine with that. Like, it's not an argument. Like, I know he doesn't care for the look. I still wear it. He understands. I'm not gonna wear it on date night. I'm not gonna really like ask him, do you like it? If I know he doesn't. Like, and he's cool, but if he was still like, I don't see why you wear that all the time. You know, I don't like it. And it's like, then that would feel like entitlement. Him having an opinion about it isn't entitlement. It's what are you going to do about your opinion about it? That there you start stepping into the line of entitlement.
But see, that's a relationship though, because you're in a relationship with it. Like, here's why like, this is why this is important. It's a small thing, but it's important to me because I feel like this is where people remove relationship. They go into themselves and not into the us. Like, what you do can matter to the other person.
Right.
And they are, if you're in a relationship with this other person, what they do does involve you in some way, some capacity.
Right.
It reflects upon you, it reflects upon their choice of a mate. Yeah. So although makeup's a small thing, it's not the only thing. Like,
well, if it's a deal breaker for him, I mean, if he really hates it, and he shouldn't be with her, because I think you're gonna like, if it makes you be like, when you see him, like, there's just stuff he's like, that's not the most flattering on you. I don't know why you like to put all that shit on at the same time, but it's not like a deal breaker for him. I think for him it would be more like you walking out the house with your ass hanging out, or like stuff like that would be a deal breaker for him. It wouldn't matter where I went. Even if I was going out, I'm going out with my girls, and you got your ass, he would be like, nah, I can't be with somebody who goes out like that. So it's cool. Like, see, once again, if it's a problem for you, your job is not to tell somebody else what to do. You just don't date people who do the thing you hate. That, like, for me, that's what it feels like. You just don't date people who do the thing you hate and you can't stand, and it like irks you every time you see it. Why is that so hard to do?
Well, here's the problem. Everybody does something that you hate. Like, no, everybody's going to have something that you hate.
Not that you hate. Not that you hate. I feel like you should not, if somebody doing something you hate, where it's like completely, I'm talking about deal breaker, turn you off. Like, JP hates makeup. So, like, obviously that's something that really turns him off. Like, I feel like you should be able to find someone who doesn't do something that you hate to the point where you're like, I can't stand you. I'm turned off. This is gross. It makes my stomach turn when you do. I feel like, no, you should be able to find someone who doesn't. Terrence, my husband, is his name, does stuff that irritates me, like use the toothpick at the table. It irks my soul. But like, I would say hate, that's strong. If somebody ever did something I hate, I'm not gonna be with them. I'm sorry. Like, hate for me is a strong word.
Hate is a strong word, but because I can't feel what you're feeling when you say hate, to me, when you say it irritates my soul, that's the same word to me.
Yeah, like, hate is something I can't be around stuff I hate. I'm not gonna be around people I hate. I'm not friends with people who do things I hate. For me, if If I see it as hate, I'm just not gonna be around it. Cause like hate, irk is just like cute. Like it's just for okay. So it's just me doing woman word things. So like irk is just like that's an annoying thing that you do, and I don't get it, and I can't stand it. Just like me putting on a million layers of clothes. Like it's stupid. Why do you do that? It's so ridiculous. So, but it's not something that I can't live with. Like I can still see, I can sit in a room while he does it. Like hate would be, I don't know. There's not many things I hate, but I'm trying to think of some exes that did stuff I hated, which is why they exes. Like, I don't know. It's just hard. But hate to me is, for me, when I say hate, that's kind of like that's that line for me.
So
just understand when I
I'm
say
use some different language. Yes, I'm gonna use some different language. So this language will work better for me, just for me to understand where. When I say hate, I'm talking about a strong aversion.
Okay.
But I think what you're thinking of is repulsive.
Yeah, repulsive is hate for me.
Repulsive is hate for you. So hate for me doesn't have to be to that extreme, because like you said, if anything's repulsive to me, I wouldn't even try to be in a relationship with something that is repulsive. Like that's a problem. I couldn't imagine. In my mind, I assume that most people are like that. If I find something repulsive where I'm wanting to gag, like emotionally, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with that. So I automatically like table that, because I don't think I want to think. I may be wrong that people don't do that. So
I think we've seen that people do it though, because people like chase their partner down in a relationship and be trying to change them. Yeah, you basically following somebody around a relationship trying to change a behavior or something they do. Then that means it's repulsive.
I mean, you could be changing something, but it doesn't have to be repulsive to try to change it.
So then why go out of your way to change it? I mean, like outside of stuff that's like
aversion. Like there's a scale here. There's a spectrum. There's an entire spectrum from I'm neutral to it, all the way to I absolutely detest it and I want to stamp it out of existence. So between neutral and non-existent,
if it's irritating and they're like, I'm gonna do it, and you're just like, I'm not gonna spend no more energy trying to make you not do it though. Like, what is that?
That's cool.
I'm just saying, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you spend it, I'm talking about people who spend in their relationship, like you've been spending your whole relationship trying to tell this person to do something different because it has to be repulsive to you. Why else would you like make it a big deal and fight about it continuously if it wasn't repulsive?
You might be maladaptive. You might be
okay.
It doesn't have to be repulsive. You may be that would be entitlement for me.
Yeah,
I feel entitled to continually, if I'm continually pressing this issue over the duration of a relationship,
right?
I feel entitled, and I'm trying to enforce my entitlement through repetition. I'm going to keep staking my claim to it. So,
even though the person has established like a boundary of this is something I do, I'm not going to stop.
Yeah, because
you keep going. That's when you could get into entitlement. And that's why I was saying with him, I think her establishing that boundary and him still proceeding to go into trying to convince her to do it. That's like the beginnings of entitlement. Now it was a new relationship. Maybe he would have, maybe if they would have gave it a chance, he might have let it go. But I was just saying that was a example to me of where you start talking about it. I think if your partner or somebody you're with has established a boundary of this is something I do for me, I can make it a thing where I don't do it for you or whatever. And you still feel like, I just want you to not do it at all because I hate it. Like, you're entitled. That's entitled. Women do it too. So
I'm with you like that. That's a flag. Like what he was doing was a red flag. There's something to watch for. Like if this persists, this is a problem. But like you said, because this was a new relationship and because of the dynamic that they were in, the television bubble, for me, it's hard to like quantify it specifically as this thing. But I do agree with you that would be something I would watch. If anybody did that and kept persisting on something that I already said, like, well, if I clearly communicated, I don't intend to do this around you because you don't like it, but this is what I'm going to do for myself. And do you accept that? Yes. Okay, then we're moving forward. And if it comes up
I think she made the right call. I think she was wise enough to pick up on his communication, even though it wasn't direct.
Yeah.
I think it was just indirect communication that this is a deal breaker for him. I think for him, he kind of wanted to try to push through it. But I think she picked up that this was obviously a bigger deal to him than he's letting on. And I think that was smart of her to just go ahead and like be like, look, this is obviously a big deal for you. Like, I'm not going to be able to mold into what I hear you communicating to me you would want from me. So let's not even. Let's not even.
Or even if she couldn't pick up through the indirect communication, the fact that she picked up that he uses indirect communication is also a good thing to pick up on. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a relationship where I have to parse through your words to figure out what you might be saying. So that's also a way people set themselves up for failure. Be like, okay, they're using a communication style I don't like, but I'm going to just jump in anyway because I'm attracted or whatever. I'm
just going to pretend that they communicate like me, and then like try to force them to communicate like me. Yeah, that's what most people do.
So yeah, that's solid. That's solid. Okay, well, I appreciate that clarification. I know we still disagree. We got baby Jesus down here.
I mean, that's a big thing, like the entitlement of what people actually mean when they say it. Because I mean, obviously, you have maladaptive people that think a person having an opinion about you is entitlement, and it's like, okay, that's not. You know, there's also those people. Like, I acknowledge that there's people who like, if you say anything about me besides I love you unconditionally, you're entitled and you're not. Whatever the fuck people who say that say. But.
Yeah. I'm like, people can have an opinion, people cannot like it, people can choose not to deal with you because of it. All that's fair. I think what you just said is important because I think sometimes we try to remove the other person's ability to also like decide upon us.
Yeah.
Like we're supposed to be accepted, but while we get to evaluate and they have to accept. And it's like that's an unfair position we try to put.
I just want someone to love me for me. The biggest red flag.
Man. I know.
I want somebody to accept me for all of my flaws. Red flag.
I mean, but that's kind of like that's what I heard when you said no, everybody doesn't have something you hate. That's somebody that just doesn't have any problems, like real deal breaker problems with anything that you do, which that does happen. Like that does happen, but there's typically something that still irks you, but like you accepted it or you're okay with it. You know what I'm saying?
Accept them. Yeah. Because you're like, okay, because they're a good, maybe they're like so strong in other areas where they're actually a good person or they're actually a generally likable person, but they just happen to use toothpicks in the living room.
That was hilarious and ghetto at the same time. Yeah. I love it. I'm here for it.
So if you actually are a likable person, you can usually balance out your annoying things with a lot. Absolutely. But see, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I see Yellow smiling. He know. You know the rest of the thought. Let it go. Just don't let it go.
We all kind of deal with that. I think that's what kind of makes it work because we got our deal breakers. Everybody got that thing that's gonna make them just dip out immediately. Right. But if we don't find a way to balance the things that we can be okay with, you know.
Yeah, you can't be okay with nothing. You might be the problem as well.
Yeah, that's if you have low tolerance, if you're a low tolerance individual, man, relationships might not be the best thing for you. But Quantum, I gotta ask you a question. Like the talking during the movie thing. Okay. Now, let me ask y'all, are y'all let the movie play all the way through and then discuss it? Like if you're at home, or like how do y'all handle movies? Or do you pause it and talk about stuff as soon as it happens? Or do you talk while it's going?
It depends.
Man, don't ask me nothing about no movie we both watching. How the hell we both sitting here watching the damn movie? Don't ask me. Don't talk to me unless we both like, damn, did you see that? Oh shit! No.
Yeah.
That's cool, but we're not finna pause and break down the movie. And
I mean,
no.
Okay, wait. I only pause a few times. It's like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like phone a friend. Because sometimes I be confused because I don't be paying attention, or sometimes I be like, especially if we watching a movie at home, I be like, did I miss something? Because I feel like I'm like, are we not supposed to know that yet? Like that's my classic question. I'd be like, pause. Wait, okay, so this happened. Are we not supposed to know this yet? Because I'm just making sure I didn't miss something. And then he'll be like, I don't think we're supposed to know that yet. And then I'd be like, cool. That's like the only time I pause. I just
gonna find out in 20 minutes.
I know I got a short attention span.
You're gonna find out in 20 minutes. But you're gonna find out in 20
minutes. But Yella, you know how I watch TV. Yella, you know how
I watch. You're supposed to forget for a little bit, and then you come back like,
no, Yella. No, Yella. You know,
I do ownerships.
Because you know how I watch TV shows. Okay. So if I'm missing the theme and it's not making sense, I'm like, is this bad directing? Is this bad storytelling? Yeah. Are they purposely concealing something right now so that it could be a surprise in the end? Right. I need to know these things. You know, I don't watch stuff like regular people, so I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure.
if you wanna,
I commit to cheating on it. Oh, that's dirty. Y'all dirty. Y'all dirty. Y'all dirty.
We sitting here watching the movie. It's still 20-some minutes left. It's an hour and a half left. I'm not finna sit up here because the answer finna come up.
I'm pausing because I need to make sure you don't miss nothing when I'm. Because if I just talk over the movie, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm trying to."
My thing is this. That might be a deal breaker for me. If I can't watch a 2-hour movie with you and you able to keep track of the motherfucker while we watching. Now, if it's one of them,
have you ever seen that movie with Denzel Washington's son in it? What was that movie?
That's what I was gonna say. Hold on. That's what I was gonna say. I enjoy those intricate movies that you might have to watch. You might have to watch certain. I watch Tarantino movies. You might have to watch Tarantino movies like 3-4 times to catch them.
Okay, and Inception was like that.
But my thing is this: if you don't catch nothing. On the way, if you can't, if when the big reveal comes, you be like, how the hell they connect that?
Who is
and I gotta sit here. No, and it's somebody who's seen it. Now
listen, I can't watch movies with people like that who like. I'm like, what are you doing? Because you know how I watch movies, okay? But if somebody's like, wait, who is she? I'd be like, this bitch been in the whole movie. What have you been doing?
Time. Now you see her in minute 3. You ain't see her in minute 3.
Remember, but you know how some people look the same. Now you get too many white girls that look about the same. I'd be like, okay, is she this brunette or she the other brunette?
See,
they be looking the same sometimes.
I understand.
I'm just saying, y'all be too clenched up. You at the house. It's not like you spent $30 to watch this.
But
like if you at the movie theater, I could get it.
Right.
But if we at the house, bro, the whole point of watching movies, we should be able to pause. We can go take bathroom breaks without missing stuff. We can pause. We can rewind.
That's about it.
What's wrong with y'all?
That's about it. If we refreshing the snacks or something like that, maybe we could chit chat about what we seen.
Okay.
But I'm fully on prepared anyway. So the pizzas and the chips and all that shit, all that fat shit is already in the room. We ain't got to go back no more.
I know you can't hit a movie over all them chips you eating all loud and shit. So I mean, whatever. I feel like this nitpicky.
I'm fat. I don't eat loud. I've been eating too much for too long.
When you eat chips, they be loud in your head though. When you be eating chips,
no, I learned. I am a food assassin. It be loud as hell in your head. You don't nobody hear it though.
I'm not talking about me hearing. I'm just saying I know over them hot Cheetos, you can't hear nothing. Don't try to act like I'm the reason.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm fat. I've adapted to all of that.
I bet he lets them soak in his mouth and turn into mush. You know what I'm saying? Just so they saw
he seemed like that kind of nasty.
Yeah, look, I was born into it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. All right.
Oh, it just made me like that. Might be a deal breaker.
I'm trying.
If I found out you were like liquefying,
he put chips and soda in his mouth at the same time.
If you ever articulate that you liquefy food in your mouth before you swallow it, I feel like that would be a deal breaker.
What do y'all? Wait a minute. Hold on. What do y'all think y'all partly do when y'all chew?
From crunching it?
I'm just saying, like, yeah, you chew, but if you like,
partly.
I'm just like, we know how chewing works, but if you ever articulated that you had a method of liquefying your food before you swallowed it.
You mean like the hot dog eaters? They be taking the hot dog.
Yep.
Don't. Oh my. Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody seen them dip them whole hot dogs in water.
Man.
Ooh.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. That is just nasty. He said, "Oh, see, them the worst type of people. Don't turn the movie on. That was what you was trying to do the whole time.
A Libra.
He a Libra? Okay. Well, he get a pass.
Another Libra.
Why? He get a pass. He a Libra. It's okay. I understand. I'm sure there's some good logic behind it if you're a Libra. I just have to give you the benefit of the doubt that there's a logical path of reasoning there if you're a Libra. I don't have to understand it. That's the power of Libra. I don't have to understand it to respect it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you can't talk through the movie, but
if you're a Libra,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
And you scheming to get some during it, I will just believe that you feel like this is for the best of humanity. And this is why we're doing this. Because that's Libra.
Libra, Aries, Leo, Cancer, it don't matter. If I'm here to watch this movie, don't fucking touch me until the credits go.
Why are you so angry all the time? I just feel like
because that's one thing I don't like.
That's what's wrong with you.
You had before this movie to give me head. all this time on the way here. Now you want to wait till I'm sitting up eating snacks, watching a movie, and now you decided this is the time.
Well, she can't slide it in, Yella, so you safe.
Oh, but she want to bother me. I ain't going. I've been there. Just because you ain't
watch
like
the movies by yourself. Then
you know
watch the
who
movie by yourself.
You know who usually do that? The chicks who ain't keeping up with the damn movies. That's probably why I don't
y'all
like
act
them.
like y'all over here making full outlines of the movies and writing paragraphs.
Because the chick that don't know what the hell going on with the movie, so she figures she just do some freaky shit to try to distract
Maybe
me.
the movie trash.
I understand the damn movie. It ain't. I don't
see, look how angry he is. Deal breaker. See, this is
trash.
obviously a deal. This is indirect communication that this is.
He feels extremely bothered.
Movies extremely bothered.
I'm telling you, but see, right? I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you.
I know you're gonna assert the boundary. That's a boundary.
I'm not gonna be like, can you not talk through the movie?
I just find people who get irritated, like when you talk during the movie you watching at home, is like very high strung. So I couldn't be with somebody like that. I'm gonna go ahead and write it in as a red flag. I'll raise your deal breaker and raise you a red flag.
Yes,
that's my secret, Captain. I'm always that way. So it's I mean, it's gonna be across the board.
I don't want to talk about it when it's the only niggas who don't like to talk say shit like that. I'm gonna ask you when it come up because I'm gonna forget by the time we watch this 18-hour Marvel Universe trilogy.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna ask you when I want to ask you. You can either pause or you can listen through my question.
I can put on the boring movies. I know what type of movie to put on when it's that time. I know.
Okay, we ain't talking about a boring movie. I'm not sitting through no 3-hour movie to wait to ask you a question. Get out of my face. I'm gonna ask you when I think about it.
So let me ask you a question.
You better Google it or something.
So is this for all movies or is this for like new movies? Like, is this a movie like you've seen like 18 times? Is it the same? Like, don't pause it.
No, that's why I was very specific. If it's something I ain't seen,
only if you ain't seen.
I need you to not disturb.
Only if you ain't seen it. What about Batman though?
Only if it's a new release.
Probably gonna see. The thing about it is, if it's Batman, I'm probably gonna talk through it. That's the difference.
Okay,
you gonna be saying all the lies.
I know the movie.
Did you see the nipples on that bat suit? They put nipples on that.
This bat suit had nipples, and this one, this will be the man who's telling you trivia. He's gonna be telling you trivia questions. Did you know that
that's what you do to your wife?
In the base,
that's what you. That's what you break out in the long term. That's what you break out in the long term relationship. You can't do that while she's still trying to figure out.
We talking about long term wifey stuff. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking to the movie. Fuck out of here.
And if I don't, if I might not even sit down and watch Batman with you for real, because I feel like that's sacred. That's a special movie to me. So
because if she on her TikTok scrolling when your favorite part come on, I'd be offended. Now I'd be more offended from that. I'm offended more from that. If I'm showing you my favorite movie and you distracted, that's when I'm upset. I'd rather you have questions about it because that means you engaged with it. I don't mind that. But if you scrolling or something, that's what bothers me. I don't really care about the questions.
Exactly. So that's the same way I feel about talking. If I ain't seen the movie, that same level of that same level of intensity right there.
Okay.
How the hell?
I'm like, you missed the part.
I'm with that.
Rewind it. You watch that part again.
Now, what about real quick the bathroom trips? Like I know Bree brought up the bathroom trips. Does the person automatically have to pause for you, or do you pause? Like, you got to step away from the movie. Do you pause, or do you feel like they need to pause? Like, you better pause that.
I think I say he doesn't have to pause, but King pauses because he know I'm gonna ask questions when I come back. I can usually catch up.
Self-preservation.
I can usually catch up.
Self-preservation.
But I might have a couple questions like, okay, did I miss it? What did I miss? Okay. Did he say that? Okay, wait, how we get here? I might ask questions when I come back. So now he just paused because he be like, you say that, but you gonna be asking me all these fucking questions. So
that's smart. Yeah. That's smart. Speaking of movies, hopefully this plays.
Concealed. A dark-colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business. Detectives say the 25-year-old also stopped at a Target where she bought snacks that weren't found in her car when officers arrived, and say her internet search history over the last month are, quote, relevant to this case. On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term you have to pay for an Amber Alert was searched. On July 13th At 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, a search for the movie Taken, a film about a production, was conducted. We're still working this case, and we'll be working this case until we uncover every piece of evidence that helps us account for the 49 hours that was missing.
Is this Tubi? This got to be Tubi.
The nurse that saw the baby.
This Tubi.
A kid walking on the highway by himself.
Why are we like this?
I think I see a kid. Highway. Listen, I can't wait to watch that one.
Is that
I
Tubi?
can't wait to watch that one. What y'all think?
Yes.
I don't even know. Let me see. 9, 10 production.
I think that is Tubi.
I don't even know where they got that.
They said the family asked them to take it off or something.
I smell Academy Award.
It's for the nigga with the orange wig on. Yeah.
I mean the lead actress. You know what I'm saying? She just embodied. She just embodied. You know what I'm saying? Like you can feel it through the trailer. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see it.
Oh my God! Don't be trying to use my term embody for some foolery. Don't do that. Don't do that. I caught that. You thought I was gonna miss that? I'm reading these trash comments in the chat. Y'all so tight. By the way, y'all, it was my birthday yesterday. So tell me happy birthday. Thank you.
Yeah, man. You know what, Mom? That was on me. That's on me. I had a whole plan. It's devil, right. Why did I forget that? You know, today, the energy today was so off. Probably because of your birthday. Probably because of your birthday. So happy birthday to Kauai Bree. I was supposed to be doing something. Let me do that now.
Now I'm 85 now. So I just turned 85. I'm gonna watch that movie. I'm gonna have to get Tubi. I've been resisting because I don't like to watch media that brings down the Black community, but I might have to go ahead and watch that.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
yeah, happy birthday. Now, see, the says the Cash App, if you want to show some love to Bree for her birthday, the Cash App is $ critically drinking. Again, please just go ahead and send everything to
and then let me know how much you send so I can get my money. Okay. Go on and then go ahead and send that to my PayPal fundraiser for my Eat a Bag. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Y'all gonna send that to him and then he can send it.
That's
to
actually what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that link.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for the link.
That's it. Thank you for the.
I got it somewhere, but I don't know where I put it.
Libra season don't be effed up. It's judgment season. So all the foolery y'all done build up over the year with all y'all other trash birthdays
there it is.
And signs. We got to come in and start a clean slate. That's what Libra season is. So y'all not gonna slander us, okay? We do important work. Okay. Thanks.
Shit.
We ain't watching no damn Tubi. I'm gonna watch Tubi. I gotta give in. I ate some ribs yesterday. I'm feeling extra black. I'm feeling extra black. I'm gonna watch Tubi.
You ate some ribs? Oh man, that sounds good. In September. Ooh, happy birthday. So listen, that link is to the PayPal. Bree is producing some kawaii type cutesy purses. Check out
we can show them
for the production. What you can do. Oh, yeah, you did. I guess
you got a delay.
I'm not thinking that.
Oh,
Rashawn got a delay.
First time.
It's in here. It's an overlay.
I'm delayed.
But I'm scared it's gonna change the whole thing. If shit get really kawaii real quick, hold on. Yeah.
Underlay.
Okay, there it is, y'all. That's the bag.
Yeah.
Yes, Yellow. Do your what's that little white lady who be doing the thing? That's funny. The bag.
It says yes, except cookies. That's hilarious.
Yeah, except them cookies. Okay, what settings were we under? Because mine changed everything pink. Can you change it back?
That's what it's going to.
I don't even know.
What show we? Because we're under
about?
We're under Kauai Bree for
president the background?
Now. Yeah, so it changes to all my stuffs. So how do we get back to yours?
Got you. We can leave it there. We can leave it there for a minute. We could.
Oh, okay. I'm like, this is the purse I designed, guys. I got a design and it's in
that's
production.
That's the bag. It's cute.
See, he can't hear me.
You got a delay.
You got to leave and come back. Mm-hmm. We're kicking you off.
Who can't hear you?
You on a super delay.
Me? I can hear you.
It's like a 30-second delay.
Delay.
Delayed. Oh, he left. Get him out of here. Anyway, guys, I designed this bag and I'm working with a producer to get them made. I designed it from scratch. I drew it. I sketched it. I made the measurements. I sent it. I paid for production. And now it's going to be back. I have a lot of them. I don't know if anybody has a business, but you have to get a minimum quantity to have it fulfilled. So I have that. So if anybody wants to pre-order them, they display croc charms and pins. They're called Ita bags. So go ahead and you can, oh no, did I shut down the pre-order on the site? You can click that link and donate to the production cost. I think the pre-order might be up on my site, but I don't know. I ain't checked. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's my spiel.
So for her birthday, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I think she's you know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I picked that up, man. Get that out of my head. She's at 13% of her rate that she's trying to raise for the $1,000. So she's at 130 currently. If we can get up to 200, y'all, for her birthday, y'all, if we can get up to 200 at least today, man,
yeah, my mom started the fundraiser. So if you see a random name on there, that is the right one. But my mom forced it because I was like, I don't want that. And she was like, I'm gonna do it anyway because she's my mom. So she started the fundraiser. I had people pre-order, so we did get a lot of the production costs covered from pre-orders on my site. But that is what my mom did for me. So shout out to Lois.
And we got 10 from Hair Strike Media Group. I'll send that over for sure. Thank you for the cash. I'll get that sent over.
Yeah,
I'll get that sent over today.
Going to the good.
Yeah, amateur hours over. Eating pork is a deal breaker. It's cool. That's cool.
Top deals for you. Why are you showing me these? What is?
Why yellow face? He said eating pork is a deal breaker for him.
I mean, I ain't a big pork eater myself.
Right. But ribs?
Yeah. But bacon, right? I was gonna
bacon
say,
and ribs. That's about it, though. That's about it, though. I don't know. If bacon didn't exist, I could probably be like vegetarian.
Yeah, big.
Like I probably could.
I do. The pre-order is not live right now, and then I'm double checking. Let me see. Eat a bag pre-order.
Oh, let me turn it on real quick. Let me turn it on when you code your own.
And I'll drop the link in a second. I'm clicking the link.
It's very easy. I can turn it on real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
Literally.
When you the boss. When you the boss.
And you build your own stuff. Let's not stop there. When you build your own website, you know how it works. If you don't build your own site, you don't know how to do nothing. So,
if
you build it yourself.
First of all, I'm not light skinned. I'm mid grade. I'm mid grade, sir.
We talking about I'm mid grade.
It is.
He's still on the delay. We finna make Rashawn restart his computer.
I feel the.
No, it's not that bad. It's bad.
I'm using new browser. I'm using new browser. I'm gonna switch browsers.
Let me find out he on that browser. What browser he on?
I'm on Google Chrome this time because the internet is.
Okay. Who uses Internet Explorer? That's a deal breaker.
Edge didn't do me good yesterday. So let me try a browser. I'll be back. Actually, all three of you are dark skinned. What's up? No.
No, it's the worst.
I love you.
Okay. The pre-order is back on. I was supposed to turn my site off today, and then I got sidetracked by the crime scene investigation outside my house. Let's see. Eating pork is definitely a deal breaker. That's cool. Like, I'm not gonna hate on people. I think pork, it got worms, it's all kind of terrible things. I understand that. That's why I deworm myself every 6 months.
Shit, people get
I'm gonna eat some foolery. I be deworming.
People
got worms. Most people got worms.
Well, shit,
that's where the pre-order is. And that's my website. I just dropped it in there. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of reasons not to eat pork. My family has high blood pressure, so I don't eat pork. If I don't make it myself, I'm not eating it. So I did not make those ribs. The only thing I will make is bacon and maybe breakfast sausage, and sometimes there's chicken or pork. But I watch my diet. I'm a very healthy eater because my family has high blood pressure. It's like when you turn 40, you got high blood pressure, like 200 over 180. It's just automatic.
I'm just saying, don't nothing bacon like pig. And that's it.
Don't nothing bacon like pig. And actually, turkey bacon is so bad for you. Like that was the one thing because I went through a phase where I'm like, I'm gonna eat turkey bacon. It's so much more. Like you might as well just don't eat nothing. Either don't eat it at all or just eat the regular bacon because the turkey bacon is terrible.
It tastes and feel like you eating leather belt.
It has so many like bad preservatives, salt, sulfites, or whatever they be called, sulfates in it. Just don't eat nothing if you're not gonna eat pork bacon. Just don't eat.
Yeah, if you ain't gonna do bacon,
just skip it all. Which I've done that before.
Anything else is debatable. I ain't against it. I
understand. I understand the pork hate. The pigs are disgusting creatures. That's great, but so are a lot of people that people smash every day. So for me,
y'all sticking y'all fingers in a lot of disgusting people. Y'all can't stick y'all finger in a pork chop. Just saying. Just saying.
I don't know if disgusting creatures is the line. That's all I'm gonna say.
Filthy animals.
Filthy animals. I don't know if filthy animals is the line always.
No, hell no. They always want them to tiptoe. Everybody want them to tiptoe just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Because I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat tilapia.
Tilapia cool, but shrimp.
Tilapia, they're bottom feeders. So I mean, there's things, and I understand pork is kind of the same for ground, for animals on land. But I didn't say I was consistent with that belief. I'm just nitpicky. I'm just nitpicky. Shrimp, tilapia, pig. Gotta take one of them.
I'm just saying, because some shrimp on the steak, man, nice surfing turf.
Yeah.
You
said T-bone. Being vegan. Okay, so the real class is vegan. We got some vegans in the house. That's cool. That's good. That's cool.
I
like that for y'all. I like that.
That makes a lot of sense now.
The way my anemia and B12 levels set up.
People saying people's vegans, it makes sense. It makes sense. I get it now. It explains a lot.
Yeah. Shout out to the vegans.
Still on the delay?
Woo! What'd you say?
Am I still on the delay?
Let's see. Repeat after me. Gingerbread houses are for people who have really hard teeth and no taste buds.
Gingerbread houses are for people that have really hard teeth and no taste buds.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And you're really loud though.
Oh.
Came in with that yellow mic.
But it's clear though.
But it's clear.
Okay.
It's clear. Okay. So yeah.
Let me see. Automatically adjust mic volume. I'm on 100. That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, it feels like you on 100.
I mean, but if it gets you, is it better? I lowered it.
Oh, you got the
I lowered it 20%.
You got yellow disease.
But I ain't.
Oh, hold on. Just keep talking. It might go away. Because yellows did it for like one second and then stop. Just keep talking.
Am I crackly and poppy now?
No, it went away. Rashawn's is gonna go away. He ain't got no patience. So,
man,
do we need to do some grounding exercises?
I don't even hear it. Why don't I get to hear it? Well, Yellow never hears his either.
It doesn't bother us.
But is it still happening?
No, don't worry.
You got some candles. You got some candles to light, bro. I think you might need to light a candle.
I need a microphone candle.
You need to burn some sage.
I need a candle.
Burn some
candle
sage.
Audio clarity.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh yeah, we got candles for everything nowadays, right? What was the other one I needed for? I needed a candle for something. Somebody said. Yellow told me.
She said you need green for money. You need gold for wealth. Because see, green is if you need fast cash. A gold candle if you need like.
Okay.
What
about pink? What's pink for?
What is that?
I think pink's for something.
Pink?
Passive?
It's probably for good health. Nah, pink's probably for good health.
Because vaginas are pink inside.
Hey.
Yeah.
That feels right.
Pink.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
He said all my favorite parts are pink.
Hold on. That's the.
Also, you like all pink parts or your favorite parts that just so happen to be pink? I mean, this is kind of different.
I mean,
some of the best part got pink on them.
So you like mucosa?
I'm just trying to think.
Epithelial cells. You like that? That's you into that, huh? Mucosa.
You saying
I don't even like that name.
You like mucosa? He's a mucosa file.
I don't know. I feel like it's a setup. I feel like I'm trying to think of what else.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. What would be considered mucosa?
Mucosa. I mean, it's just like the soft tissue, like inner lip tissue of a vaginal tissue are the same.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I love soft tissue. Is titty soft tissue?
He like them soft tissues.
Yeah.
We got a lot of pink in our bodies.
Yeah, I mean, your intestines are pink, pinkish.
That's why I say I like the flappy parts. I like all the soft, squishy.
Don't say flappy, please.
I mean, some of them flappy. Hey, you got to like the flappy parts too. So at this point in life, I expect them. I expect some shit to flap just a little bit. You
Can you just like know that and accept that and not articulate that?
I mean, look,
I don't like to hear flappy. I'm controlling this. I'm entitled. See, I feel like I have a right to tell you.
Yeah,
not
you sound like
flappy.
Rashawn earlier. Like you can't say entitled. Like, can we just change the word to make it feel? But you sound like Rashawn.
No, that's Rashawn's superpower. He's a reframer.
He didn't realize he was the guy we was talking about. That was funny.
Oh, he said, I am entitled. And I don't like the way that makes me feel.
Okay.
Can we just not use entitled again? Ever?
You know, I have a trigger word, safe space. It's my new trigger word. I hate it. I've accepted it. It's in my trigger. If I could block it in my chat, I would block it. I'm actually thinking about putting it in there. Like I have a lot of phrases that if somebody says it.
I was actually thinking about that too.
Yeah, let's block it.
I was gonna block narcissism, misogyny, gaslighting. Like I was gonna block all of those. Man, patriarchy. My God.
Safe space. I think safe space needs to go in there. What was the other one? What's some Priscilla said?
People don't really say that too often.
What, safe space?
Ooh, Priscilla say a lot.
I hear safe space a lot.
I don't hang out in like leftist, leftist spaces where they're talking about safe spaces a lot.
Yeah.
Like around Black people, we don't typically say safe space too often.
Now, Black women definitely are on the safe space train.
Well, I don't listen to too many Black people. I only hate.
You can say women. You can say women.
I don't listen to too many women. I mean, you know,
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I mean, not being funny. It's just I find that there are not many women that have a lot to say. Like, I mean, they have a lot to say, a lot of words.
I was gonna say
there's a lot of words there, but there's not a lot of useful words. A lot of times it's just like, yeah. So I don't
safe space. This is a safe space, guys.
It's not. It's not. It's definitely not. Because
no safe word.
Anybody can get it here. Anybody can get it. Somebody was in the chat giving it to me the other day. I was low class and
what?
I don't mind any of that.
When that happened? I missed it.
Yeah.
Why you wear sunglasses?
You weren't here for the stream. Yeah. Why you wear sunglasses? Yellow was like, because I have eye.
Was this on Twitch? I missed this.
No, it was right here. It was right here.
I've been busy. Stream, I missed it. Wow. Yeah, the one where y'all was talking about the women are incapable of love?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I must have missed that part. I was busy. Damn.
Yeah, buddy. Woo, boy. I have had certain experiences in leftist company. Found out how, exactly. There are no true safe spaces. I was watching the movie and they said that the safest safe spaces are typically the least safe. Where people have the least safety because there's an assumption that you're safe, so people let their guard down. So of course that's where predators go because they know people are going to let. It was they were talking about group settings like AA, like people are looking for your weak and vulnerable people. Why wouldn't you go where weak and vulnerable people go if you're a predator?
Yeah, if you're not one of them, then you're a predator. And it's also just those people who like need emotional like fuel of other people. There's just people who like to bask in the emotional trauma of other people, and a lot of times they're like, oh, this is a safe space, tell me everything. It's like they get off on hearing the trauma of other people. It's
man,
those people are also not safe.
Safe word.
They're called empaths.
Nope.
Don't do that. He said they call empaths.
Yeah, the ones that get off on here.
They on my videos though.
I feel like I was meant to hear that.
Exactly, IG. That's what I'm saying. As soon as somebody say safe space, click.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out.
There's no such thing, man. There's no such thing.
It's not a safe. That's a safe space.
Because I can't even like sour cream, and now you're dragging me. So it ain't no safe space.
I mean, we know.
Well, I got whole video disappearing. This is ridiculous. All right.
What you got? You needed to send a link. I can open it.
No, it's not working. It's going. I don't know what's going on. This is the second time I've had something I'm having every kind of tech issue that's possible. Like that's my issue. Like all
Somebody
of my
put
tech
witchcraft on you. It was Yanni or Priscilla.
It might have been.
It was Yanni or Priscilla.
One of them. Somebody burned a candle. Somebody burned a candle to hate on me. I'm not feeling.
I don't have a Cash App IG that I give to people. But Rashawn posted a PayPal fundraiser for a bag I'm producing, and that money goes directly to me. So you can send it there. I appreciate all the donations. I mean, that's what I'm really passionate about right now. I have a clothing brand, so like,
yeah,
that's what money goes to. Any extra money.
Yeah, I'll donate to the
Go ahead. You said.
I was gonna say donate to the brand. Get some other shit too. She got it's fall time. Get you some hoodies. She got the hoodies on sale.
I ain't got no hoodies in there.
You do.
I got a sweatshirt in there. I haven't put the hoodies in yet. I was supposed to. I haven't done it. If you want to, it's a good reason I haven't. It's a good reason I haven't.
Well, if so you want a hoodie, you go. If you need a hoodie right now, you can go ahead and go to Shopify.
No, but no. Also, sign up for my email list because I will be dropping hoodies as a part of a collaboration. So that's why I can't drop them yet. Because if I drop them, then it's gonna mess up the drop. So I gotta do it all at once.
I've seen some of them. No, they're good. I got me a nice pink shirt that I'm gonna be rocking for most of October. For Booby Awareness Month.
I should re-release those for October.
I like them. They like minimalist kind of.
Yeah.
That was your minimalist line.
Yeah. I might need to re-release those for October.
That was clean.
So we might.
That was clean.
That was a good idea. She pays. I don't pay nobody shit, including myself.
Right.
I got my own sweatshop for myself.
Yeah. IG. So that's to donate to produce the bag she's putting out as part of a launch, and then that's the actual website where you can actually buy active merch. I did receive the free gift, Bree. So thank you for that. I did get the
yay!
Yeah, gave that to somebody since you don't carry man sizes. But they have it. They were wearing it today, so thank you.
Oh, that's so cute. I know it'd be like overstepping. I'd be like, "Send me a picture." That's weird, but like, oh, that's so cute. I'm glad you got your shirt. People who pre-ordered before this month got a free shirt from the pre-order. So
yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad to hear people like their little shirts.
Charms come inside the bag already.
Yeah, they'll come. Yeah, with the bag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Excited. Good things.
So while I'm I need to upload. Gotta find my video. While I'm looking for this video, maybe y'all saw it. Did y'all already see the Ebony K. Williams thing? I like to talk about.
I saw that. I only saw her making one statement. I don't know if it was a whole video, but I did see her like make a statement.
Yeah, I seen the
I thought
snippet.
It was good. I thought it was good.
I seen the snippet.
Appreciate that, IG.
Thank you.
You always welcome here, man. I love your energy, love your passion, your personality. So, man, you always welcome over here. Just know, only thing I say like, for anybody that's over here, because I know a couple people dipped up out when I said I don't think women got a lot to say. Listen, I know. I don't like men. I don't like women. I admit that I'm a misogynist, a misandrist, homo. I'm everything. But I'm fair. Everybody can have their opinion. Everybody can have their opinion, likes, dislikes. I'm gonna say something. Be able to back it up. And leave. Feel like a stance that you have thought through and reason for yourself.
And 8 pound stump right now. I thought it was just me.
Okay. No, his internet not allowing him to be great at the moment.
Well, you getting 8 pound stumped right now. Yeah. And I don't like it.
He said I don't like it. Rashawn's gonna rage. Don't rage.
I don't like that he getting jumped though. You know what, bro? Mm-hmm. I had to back out and sign out. So I ain't.
Have you cleared your cache and your cookies?
This is a brand new. Like I complete
you reinstalled
laptop. This is the first time I've run this browser. Period. The reason it took so long to get back in is because I had to sign back into everything.
Yeah.
Like the first time. And got all the secondary notifications to the phone.
So it's probably your internet.
Like, this is
your internet been buggy on your phone and stuff too? Or is it just
a couple of devices? I would say one TV, and then I'm one here. Everything else fine.
Oh yeah, then it's an internet issue then. Who your provider so we can call him?
Yeah, I reset it. I'm on that now, but I redid it right before.
Yeah, we need to call your provider and send them hate mail. Well, you're gonna have to get one of them hotspot things.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
Yeah, I know them internet struggles suck.
Yeah,
Yellow be going through it. He's usually the resident trash internet person, so it's just your turn today.
I mean, I signed out. That's what I was telling him. Just sign out. Let Bree host the stream.
I am hosting the stream. That's why the stream itself isn't breaking up.
Yeah.
It's just him.
Work like that, y'all.
No, but it can't stop. It won't stop his problems. But it's just like the whole stream isn't gonna buffer. Like if he was hosting it, when he buffers, everybody will buffer. But like yeah, it's my internet. It's just him.
I think it still pull a little bit because I know we all admin, right? So if I'm here, it's pulling my internet too. I haven't had no internet issues since I signed out, and that's why I had him bring me up. I signed out and just came back, and I ain't been had no issues. So I think it's pulling on all our internet at the same time.
My internet can carry y'all inferior internet, so no worries.
I mean, yeah, that's cool.
We're a team. That's what team in cooperation is for. So you could be trash, and then we'll help lift you up when you trash.
I'll get into.
Just gotta admit it. Yeah, we on, right. That was gonna say we on vegan on the internet. That's probably why.
Now y'all chopping. Am I chopping? Chad, who chopping?
So you said log out, like log out. Now this is me.
He said, yeah, log out. He's saying log out of StreamYard.
Yeah, copy the link, log out of StreamYard, and just come back in. Yeah, just come back in like you a guest. And
Dang, Nova's over here raging about quinoa and all this. Like, calm down.
Nah, go in, Nova. Go in, Nova. Fuck that healthy shit.
Okay, so my internet is fine because I be calling folks. Listen, first of all, I'm like a low-key Karen when it comes to certain stuff, and I will write a letter and an email, and I be keeping documentation of everything. I think that's just a nurse in me.
Well, keeping documentation of everything. Concerning part.
I be emailing people.
The email is the concerning part.
And y'all done gave me ChatGPT now? It's over.
ChatGPT, drag these motherfuckers.
Drag these motherfuckers and make sure you remind them not to try me no more. Give me my discount and I will pull up on them. And then it'll just start generating. From the AI. Crazy. You know what? Do this. No, but I love ChatGPT. It's great for resumes. It's great for everything. I just love it. I love it. And the more specific you can be, the better, I think. So you gotta use it. Gotta use it to your benefit. So my mom is the queen of sending emails. I send an email to McDonald's. You know how mad you got to be to send an email to corporate McDonald's?
You just gotta that now.
He said see no. Corporate McDonald's. Their site was surprisingly not colorful.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. There's a lot of black.
That's
not entitlement. I'm entitled to good customer service.
You know who?
Am I not entitled to good customer service?
Bree, you know who emails McDonald's corporate? The same people that drink pumpkin spice.
I drink pumpkin spice lattes.
Exactly. The privilege of it.
But I'm clearly a black woman.
The privilege.
So what are you trying to say? So you're trying to remove my blackness because I'm not up to your African American standards?
I'm just saying. It feels like you just turned off Taylor Swift album right now. Talking about
now, that's the one thing. Like even in all my toe dabbing into the Wahite culture, I do not fuck with Taylor Swift.
You talking about Travis Kelce girlfriend?
I think it's great that she put Travis Kelce on the map.
No, absolutely not. First of all,
Taylor Swift put Travis Kelce on the map. His career is gonna blow up now, thanks to her.
Didn't know man that didn't know. It's like 70% of men didn't know who Taylor Swift was.
What? Hold on. Quantum saying McDonald's need to delete itself from the planet. Please stop. It's people out here eating McDonald's. Y'all ain't seen how much stuff costs. Leave cheap food alone. Like, I'm with y'all. Like, it's not good for you. But like, come on, guys. We got to get dollar fries from somewhere. I mean, shit is just expensive. Life is expensive. Can we eat $1 fries? Like,
you're gonna get this $5 for this motherfucking 20-piece nugget, y'all.
I'm not there in my life, but I've gone through stretches when I was young and very, 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 very broke. Like, if Wendy's didn't exist, bro, I don't think I would be here today.
You're gonna get this. You're gonna get this $5.60 for your motherfucking McNugget. That 20-piece McNugget.
I'm just saying.
$7 for the fry.
I'm just saying, like, it's easy. Like, yes, I'm not there anymore. I try to feed my kids very wholesome food, but like, nah, man, in my 20s, nah, Wendy's was holding it down. Okay, Wendy's.
Man, we can eat wholesome when we at home.
And when you got money.
Yes. I mean, we got McDonald's.
Because sometimes eating wholesome isn't cheap, even when you make it yourself. Sometimes, like, organic food is not cheap.
No, hell no.
Like, whole grains, fresh food isn't cheap. Like, let's not.
That's like medicine. They charge you for the medicine that's gonna keep you healthy.
And McDonald's been looking fine lately. The way inflation's set up. You want us to bring him up? Yeah, he want us to bring him up. Oh,
you gotta do that.
Okay. I saw it. I'm not be late. Oh,
you ready?
Rashawn's last ounce of patience. Just
you son of a bitch.
I'm just saying, like, I like people attack, it's great, and that's great. That was kind of the conversation we were having on Discord about, like, someone was asking me, I'm a nurse, your neighbor's psychotic boyfriend was on the ground because he obviously tried to delete himself. Do you feel compelled to help? No, I don't feel compelled to help him. I cannot help him in all the ways he needs help. I cannot help him in all the ways he needs help. First of all, like, I can't do that for him.
I can't even see the chat.
And so, like, I feel the same with McDonald's. Like, we don't have the answer for world hunger yet. So let's leave McDonald's alone until we have the answer for how these people with like $5 in their account who hungry and they just need to make it one more day. They might just need to eat some McDonald's.
Man.
They'll be alive. They're going to make it to see another day.
McDonald's ain't bad in moderation. It's like most things.
You know what's bad, even in moderation? Starvation.
That's true, too.
You'll be dead.
That's true, too. That is very much true.
I'm just saying. Very much
true. I tell my story. That was actually the most fittest I was as an adult. I was eating a McDonald's diet. Now, granted, I was working out like a motherfucker. Like, I was doing like 45
it's probably the
minutes
working out.
Insanity.
I'm gonna need you to stop saying it was at McDonald's.
That's what I ate, though. See, something you can't put that shit in your body, or it's gonna just make you malfunction.
Yeah, what's wrong with Rashawn?
He's triggered.
I think you could still share screens even as a guest, though.
I can't even get this stuff to come up. It's just not today.
We just chat it up. We'll just chat it. We have a good conversation. We good at fluff. He's not accepting.
I'm going to lose it.
You know what? You know what else we good? It's what? Damn. Hey, so
what? Well, the world class, I know potatoes cost like $1 and you can make fries from it, but like, you need somewhere to cook it. You need to like know how to do it, and like, I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's nice to make things from scratch, and it's usually cheaper.
No, my notes won't even open up. What is going on?
Oh, his computer is like, bitch. That's the computer. The computer just quit.
Man, for real.
It seems like I'm sure you.
Can y'all even hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear us?
See, y'all can't even hear me.
No, you can't hear us. Yes, we can hear you. Oh, he got it.
I can hear y'all. I can hear you.
You hear?
He on delay.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all rock out. Y'all go ahead and carry on.
We'll do that for you. Be in the chat. So now it's our show, Yellow. We just gonna keep talking.
Hating his internet.
His internet, he tried. He really did try to show up. He been having issues, so we weren't even sure if he was gonna be able to do it today. But he tried. So we'll just carry on till we hit our time things we do. He said eating McDonald's is like pouring concrete. It's gone. Be there 10 years from now. And maybe you will too. If that's all you had to eat and you ate McDonald's 10 years ago. Right. And you still alive. That McDonald's bought you. That McDonald's bought you more 10 years to be around. You know what I'm saying?
Chicken bought you at least another 30 days.
It bought you 30 days. I don't know. Like, I just be thinking about struggle. Like, I think it's very easy to, like, outside of struggle. I'm glad so many people don't struggle. At least people here aren't struggling. But I do know it's a lot of people struggling. And I remember being one of those people, and I'm just like, bitch, when I was under stress and depressed and like not knowing how I was gonna not be poor anymore, the last thing I wanted to do was go home and make some fucking homemade fries. In my roach infested hood ass apartment where my neighbors was fighting every day, and I was scared I was gonna get shot.
We're gonna go make some gourmet fries. Cooking low fat. Hold on, wait, no, you're gonna go make some gourmet. You're gonna go cut some organic potatoes made in some non-fat fried oil.
I wanted to dissociate from life. That's what I wanted
to do. Because you can't pay bills, but you got enough to, afford the organic food. That's, the high-priced organic food where you could just go to McDonald's and eat.
I just wanted to dissociate when I got home and hate my next shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, I understand, but I've also dealt with depression in the past and stuff. And I just know how the mind of oppression and depression and just feeling over it all. Like, bro, I'm not trying to cook no fries. I'd be all right in my current life, and I don't even be trying to cook no fucking homemade fries sometimes. Like, I'm just saying.
Can't nobody do it like McDonald's, man. Can't nobody make no fry like McDonald's. I've been trying to make McDonald's fries for years. They come out all uneven and still be on.
Not be cute. I don't even try to make homemade fries. I be making like homemade. I like to eat mashed sweet potatoes or like baked sweet potatoes. That's like my bag. I don't really eat potatoes like white potatoes.
It just be chips. It depends on how I feel like cutting a potato at them. I'll put that potato on the counter.
I'm very clumsy.
I can either cut long way. Sure.
I'm not doing all that. We can go get some Lay's. Don't play with me. Or we can get if I'm feeling really bougie, we can get those kettle cooked, air fried potato chips, which slap. They slap. But I don't know. Do you feel, I do feel like sometimes in the conversation, there's like this loss of struggle. Like what is really like in the thick of it sometimes. Like on the outside looking in, you're like, yeah, easy enough, easy plan. You're like in the struggle, you be like, bitch, I don't even want to get up. You won't get up. In and out.
Let's assume those ain't struggling.
Yeah. What'd you say? Assume what?
I said that's just assuming that they ain't struggling.
I mean, well, that's the thing about struggle. Like what you struggle with in struggle is going to be different. Like, right? Some people, like I hate cooking. I do it every day, multiple times a day. I hate it though. So like if I'm depressed, like that's the first thing to go. I'm not cooking. I'd rather starve. I actually eat less when I'm depressed. So like that's me.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like that though. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's gonna depend on the person because if you don't really like if you don't really care about cooking.
The people who they got the disconnect of the people who don't have, I guess for some reason we've got this perception that everybody should be able to be okay in life. And the unfortunate part is the reason that you're successful is because to bring balance to whatever, somebody's going to have to not be successful.
Yeah. And some people are more resilient too. But I like always have respect for people who can like keep that focus even no matter what their situation is. I've always had respect for people for that. Cause like I'm not that kind of person. Like I'm like that Elmo in the fire with the arms up.
Everybody got their breaking point though.
Right.
Everybody got their breaking point.
Yeah.
So resiliency is only relative to what you encounter.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why, like, I ain't trying to be like that. I get what y'all saying about Buddy Next Door.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how it's processing in his head might not necessarily make sense to y'all.
And I know that. And that's why for me, I was like, because he was just like, I understand. Like, I've never done that, but I've dealt with people who go, like, I understand that he felt like that was, that's why I was like, I'm sad that he felt like that was his only option. Obviously, like, there's somewhere in him where he felt that this is the best option, whether it was emotionally, I'm just a burden to people. Nobody is, they'd be better off if I'm not here. I just can't deal with myself. I know that there's like just a negative emotions that brought him to that place. And that's why for me, it's like, I don't get so high on my horse to be just like, no, you have to live. Cause it's like, man, people out here fighting real demons. Like, and I can't be there for that guy. I can't be a friend to him. I can't be available to him. I can't give him any other things he probably would need for life to not hurt so much.
And for that level, and for a lot of people, the level they at, there is no, well, all you got to do is, or like thinking positive, or there's levels to this shit. Ain't no talking yourself back to that point. At some point, it's bad. Now, everybody don't necessarily try to cross that line. Some have.
Right.
But yeah, I think we live in, and that's what's really been pissing me off lately. For some reason, everybody is on this, well, all you got to do is shit.
Right.
Where?
I encountered that even with business. All you got to do is do this, and then you will be making 6 figures. I'm like, yeah, it's not that easy. Yeah.
Because you telling people who coming from the super bottom that all they got to do is.
They ain't even at the ground level.
They got a lot more to do than that. They got a lot more to do than that.
To just get normal. Like, it's like people want to like shoot from like you sub to thrive. And it's like, I just got to get normal first. And like, that's going to be an exponential growth curve. Because if I was already like capable of that, I'd be there.
We'd be there already.
Yeah. That's how I look at that. And I was like, I know it sounds terrible because I'm like, it's nothing I could do. What y'all want me to do to help him? First of all, I mean, there's literally nothing I could do. I worked in a hospital. I have a lot of tools at my disposal there to save people. But like, if I'm just at home and I don't have anything, there's not going to be much I could do.
Right. Like that ain't up to you. Right.
That's not up to me.
Right. If you was at the hospital and he came in, right. Like you said, if you was at the hospital, you was working. Yeah. He came in, but yeah, you ain't no hostage negotiator. You ain't no mental health specialist. This ain't. I
told y'all. I said the only thing I would be able to give that person is if I thought they were really going to pass right there is hold their hand so that they don't pass alone. I feel like that's something I would do for somebody. Like, I just feel like that's human decency. I don't think anybody, if it's possible, should have to pass away alone. I know some people want it that way and they make sure that happens, but if I'm there and I witness it and I can hold someone's hand, then that's what I will give anybody on the street. You don't have to do anything to get that from me. But I can't sit here and say I'm going to save your life. I'm definitely not necessarily going to put myself in danger to do it either. Because she was like, my neighbor's like, we shooting over here? Oh, no. I got to make sure it's safe first. So.
Same idea of the protection shit. No, she's not finna go out there and go stop this dude who got a gun so he can shoot her and then kill himself. So no,
because if somebody's already there, you don't even know. Like, have they snapped? Are they sane? Are they on drugs? Are they gonna kill me? Are they gonna is this an act? What is going on? I don't have enough information to just be running into the line of fire, calling myself saving somebody. So. I see Rashawn in the chat going through it. It's all right. He's saying it's time to hang up the cleats. And he said he know why it's time. Rashawn's very introspective. We'll talk to him about it. He just got to process. He's frustrated right now. Probably not best to try to talk somebody down when they're in a frustrated place. I mean, that's just me. I just be like, okay. Seriously, it's not just I'm frustrated today. You know why? He said it with a period at the end. So Period. That wasn't 3 dots. That was 1.
That's why I say somebody say they know shit. Look.
See, he being pushed. But speaking of push, I mean, I'm activating my nursing license again. I kind of had a fleeting thought of going back to work, and I thought I was just bored. But
I mean,
it looks like I might. Ain't
nothing wrong with dusting. Ain't nothing wrong with dusting off the
old boots. Oh no, I'm not putting them on. Oh, we're not doing that. Nope, we're not doing that. I'm not going to the hospital. I'm not putting on screws. I really want to do like legal consulting or insurance work for insurance companies.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. I don't want to go and
evolve it a little bit. You evolving it a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's something I like. Even when that whole thing happened with the girl, with the baby who got head separated, that kind of reignited in me like, oh, I really do love this shit. Like, it's like I probably should go back. So ever since then, I kind of been thinking about it because I just remember how much I love it. So yeah, sometimes it's change up. So I might disappear in a minute too. I mean, I'll be around, but I just won't have the time, to maybe be here. So who knows what it'll look like in another couple months.
I'm saying. I mean, the pivot should happen if it's gonna happen.
What that mean? That was all like that was very, ominous.
I mean, the best time to pull out of something is before it go bad, just completely bad.
What if it's not gonna go bad? What if you just
I'm
squirrel
okay.
and go another way because you've been ambiguous.
I don't know. I don't have to be ambiguous. It's like there's a reason why I got away from a certain type of presentation.
Okay.
Because it's a dead end.
I see.
It's a dead end.
Yeah. It's kind of a trick. It's kind of a trap trick. Some of this streaming, I mean, coming off the pandemic, I definitely think streaming was seen as a side hustle. Like you get a StreamYard account, you start a channel, and you show up every day, and you'll become whatever the fuck, insert unrealistic expectations there. So I think we're going to see that a lot. And besides, stuff getting expensive, so a lot of people going to have to go back to real work. So. But I think we're going to see a lot of changes. I change frequently. I pivot all the time. But I'm like, you sound real ominous and ambiguous when you're saying that.
I mean, fuck this shit if you really.
I'm about to say. I mean, that's say what you want to say.
We gonna say it. Shit, fuck this shit. To be honest,
I'll tell you, I was having a conversation with myself about what I really want. And I don't know if you probably went around for this because it's in Discord. We be sending like 500 messages within the span of like 20 minutes. Y'all be like, I'm too old for this. But I was talking about when I really thought about what I wanted. Like I still stream and I still have my channel, but I was like, do I really want to like blow up? Like, do I really want my channel to grow? Like it's cool if it grow, but I don't, I love RDC World and stuff like that. I'm just saying, like, when you doing stuff, you really have to think about like the best case scenario and worse, but you got to think about best case because you don't know. You could like make a video and it'll just blow up and then you'll have like millions of eyes on you all of a sudden, right? So you like have to take that into account when you're doing this, that could happen to you. And so then I really started to take that into account. I was like, I don't think I want that. I don't actually think I want that. So I kind of like fallen back a little bit from streaming. I kind of just show up here to have combos because I like kicking it with y'all. But like you'll see on my main channel, I kind of chilled out a little bit because I'm just like, I don't think I want that.
I mean, I do. That's kind of why I've been making that push. But you made a good point that it's like a 3 year to 5 year commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm coming up on that 3rd year, and it's cool. But I'm going to have to. That's why I've been focused on just gaming and other type of presentation.
Right. Yeah, like what could I actually do if I got a million eyes on me for doing something, am I doing something that I could keep doing for another 5 years to keep that audience engaged? Like, I think that's what you're saying. Like, you ask yourself.
And, you know, some folks ain't gonna like it, but the conversations being had ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. And I think that's fine. You gotta be ready for that. And that's why, because for me, like, it's cool coming on here. I don't have no problem, but I'm just like, I don't want all that pressure either that comes with having a million people. I don't want to be the face of my brand.
You want to be the dark hand that runs the
I won't be
shit from the shadow.
I won't be sleep and make money.
Dr. Claw. Nobody saw Dr.
Like,
Claw face.
Because like, you gotta think, if you are the brand, right? Like, you always say women change every 3 years, 4 years. How often you say? Because I say 7, and you say like, nah.
You said, do you change?
How often you say women change? Because you be saying women change every so.
As they get older, the time frame get less. So from 20 to 30, it's about 10 years. After 30, it start going to like 5-year increments.
Right.
And once they get old, it's probably like every 2 or 3 years.
Except Lois, she stay the same. But like, okay, so that's the thing. Like, let's say I blow up right now. I have to stay that person. And you know, you can kind of evolve a brand, but like, you still have to stay the same, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, like I always mention RDC World, they started making hoods anime skits. So like, now that they're expanding and they're trying to get outside of it, every time they do something else, it's like, that ain't what we here for. Get back to this, get back to that. You know, so there is this like, and you can say screw it, like Doja Cat, F the fans, I'm gonna do what I want. But it's like, but actually, if you are a celebrity and your brand is yourself, then like, you're kind of at the mercy of your audience to be able to still make money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't think I ever want that. I don't want to, like, if y'all catch me loving new jeans with this on, and like, that's what my audience loves, like 2 years from now, I might be like, I don't want to put this shit on. And I'm not going to. So I don't think I want to be I don't want to be the face of my brand.
No, I'm cool with being the face, but it's definitely gonna be what I want to do.
Yeah, but then it's like, oh, you know, when you get past a certain level, it's not as simple as that anymore.
Mm-hmm. No, it ain't gonna be that. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and if the people like it, then I'll continue to do. I'll do more of that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's best to just do what you could see yourself doing forever.
Right.
That way, when you get the audience, it's not like, oh, I gotta do this. You know what I mean? But for me, I just know I change a lot. Something I'm really into right now, I might not be into it 2 years from now. That's just me. So I had to like think about what I really wanted, and I just decided, you know what, I don't like, it's cool now, it's a fun project, I like to learn, I'm a forever learner, but like, I'm just like 2 years from now, I might not want to say, I already could feel it. I'm not going to want to sit here and edit YouTube videos. I'm not going to want to sit down and film them. I'm not going to want to watch stuff I don't want to watch just so I can have a reaction to post, you know, that's trending. Or like, I barely don't want to do it now. So I know I'm not going to want to do it. So yeah,
that's the unfortunate part is that's what they want to see. They want to see you say some messy shit to a reaction video to somebody's shit.
And it's not even like reacting to stuff people say, because that's cool. Like, I can have commentary about stuff, but you know, I do anime and stuff on my main channel. And it's just like, you know, I do have this gripe with so many channels blowing up just from like, oh, I'm gonna watch this and look at it and then tell you what I think. I'm just like, there's an artist in me that feels like that's a crock of shit.
You have to have something that's yours.
I mean, you don't have to. Obviously, that's the formula. You can blow up not doing anything that's yours and just reacting to other people's shit. Yeah, but it just really bothers me that like that's the legitimate way to make money.
As the artist, creative type. Like, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like the people who make clothing brands, just like, and you know, sometimes I sell stuff with characters, but it's just like you build your whole clothing brand putting characters who already exist on your shit. That's not a brand. Yeah. That's merch. So I don't know. I'm just in a weird space. It's fucking Libra season energy. That's all it is.
That ain't no difference to me. That's why I said
what you mean?
This is always it. This whatever y'all saying, this is always it. It's always going on. It's always going on.
No, it's always going on. I'm talking about for me. I think it's just a really, like, of course, your birthday is a very reflective time for anybody.
Oh, yeah,
so my birthday was yesterday. So I just feel like I always get like this around this time. Like, what do I want to do next year?
Everybody do. But it's like I said, it just depends on when you're looking at it. That's all. Sometimes we got enough distractions to kind of take our focus away from that. And sometimes we don't. You know?
Yeah. Because sometimes people annoy me, and I just be realizing it. Having these conversations, being in these spaces, I enjoy it. But then sometimes I be like, am I really the compassionate soul the world needs? Probably not. Probably not. I mean,
I don't know.
You think I'm compassionate?
I don't know.
That's a no.
I don't know.
That's a no. That's a no.
I don't know.
You think I'm compassionate? Come on.
Compassionate wouldn't be the word.
I think I'm compassionate.
I'll say this. I'm gonna say this, and this is probably gonna be me being my most honest. Compassion ain't really a thing that exists in this space or on the internet or any type of.
That's true. That's true.
We're too critical. We're too critical of the next person to be compassionate.
That's true. So, I'm a very critical person.
I wouldn't go as far as to call it compassionate.
Right? Nah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I feel like I niggle. I niggle.
You niggle?
I niggle. I be criticized. Like, I'm very critical. I'm a very critical person. Like, the way I'm built, I always will look at something and say, how could this have been done better? And a lot of people don't like that. Because, like, a lot of people just want to hear, and that's critical. Now, like, that's not necessarily a positive personality trait. It's just how I am. Like, I am a person who looks at systems and try to do them more effectively. Like, that's something I was really good at work. And, like, how could this be done faster? How could this be done better? How could this be done more consistent? I just automatically come into things and think about it that way. So I don't feel like that's the most compassionate type of person. You know, like, I can't necessarily put that aside if I see you like having bad outcomes.
If you apply it. Not if you apply it. Not if you apply it when it's not needed. It's a necessary attribute, but if you apply it in situations, that's kind of like the makeup dude,
where it's not wanted.
Right. It's not applicable. Right. It's like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
I didn't want that.
Right, because and I think that's mainly what it is. Like, if you come in and make a system, cool, but we tend to try to do that with people here.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You know, like, I just find like I'm very hands off with people. Like, especially people I'm not invested in. Like, you don't live with me, you not, you can do whatever, it's not gonna have no effect on me. I'm very hands off with people, which leaves me in this weird space. Cause I be looking, listen, I got a whole list. I have filed everybody under personality types. This is their problem. This is their shadow. This is their issue. I file people away. I filed everybody in these categories. They exist, but I don't necessarily, y'all, I'm not going to put that on y'all. I'm very hands off.
That's cool. I know I got caution stickers, danger, warning, don't shake, and then open.
Fragile,
all of that.
With all this, like a box. It's like kind of reused already. You like, this box definitely was used, shipped from China. Like, if you ever order stuff from China, that box that gets to your door, it looks like it looked like what it been through. Yellow's like the box from China. Yes. That was reused for Amazon.
Yes.
With the Amazon tape on it, but it still got the old tape, that little white clear tape.
It's just the tag put on top of the other.
Yeah, they just put the Amazon tape on the plastic tape. And then, like, when you get stuff from China, they wrap the whole box in tape. Like, the whole box is clear tape.
Because box still good. You might look a little rough. It's still good, though. Did your stuff get there?
Barely.
Did it get there? Did it get there?
So you're like this from China box. Somebody who sells on Amazon took that same box and used it to ship their stuff. So they put the Amazon tape on it.
Yes.
Then, because it had fragile stuff in it, they just wrapped the whole box in fragile tape too.
And did it make it? When
So
you
it's
got
like
through
3
all
layers
that,
of tape on this box. It's like
when
3
you-
layers
when-
of tape.
when you get to them 3 layers of tape and that old cardboard, it's gonna be a nice item. It's a nice item deep within.
I guess. So that's how I see you in my mind.
I could take it.
If I could
Amazon,
just like, yeah, and I don't really have categories for people as much as I have like visuals of people related to real life things. So that's my visual of Yellow. He's just like, man, this box should have probably been. Y'all probably should just got a different one. and then, you know, because of how Yellow is, it's like, no, nothing wrong with this box. It's a box. You know,
it's a box.
Did it make it though? Okay, but I can't sell purses in this box. I can't send purses into people's house in this raggedy box because they're gonna look at that as a reflection of my brand.
See, now bringing me to the sales and stuff, my job was to get the purses to you.
To America.
Not to be a good presentation, not to be. So you got other shit for me. You got other stuff. I serve my purpose. My old beat down Amazon box. That's what I'm saying. I serve my purpose. I
mean, I feel like you would be a very prideful beat up box because it's just like I'm here for a purpose, man. It's cool. I don't have to be nothing else.
I'm probably not gonna break. I'll say probably.
At this point, it's just like one of those things where I'm like, can we say the box didn't break? But even if the box broke, I mean, it's 3 layers of tape. Also equivalent in surface area of the box. We wouldn't even know if the box broke. Right. It would get caught on tape.
Still use them.
Yeah. That's China. So that's Yellow. That's how I think of people. So I don't think I have what the space needs because I'm very critical. And people don't like to hear. I don't know. It's just like I've found lately, like I've had real life conversations like that too, where you see someone constantly doing the same thing. And then they're like telling you like, oh, I'm not this. And you're like, you're totally that. You're totally that. And then like you see their brain being like, they can't accept that they're that. Like y'all say about women. I feel like we had this conversation
when they don't know it's them. When they don't know it's
them.
I
don't know if it's like you can only know it's you. Like it's like you are insert negative personality trait. And then they'll be like, no. And you're like, yeah. And then they're like, and you're like, but it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm here, right? I'm here. Like, I'm here. So I'm not, this isn't like me saying you should be deleted from my life because you have this thing. But like, I need you for the conversation to accept. It's like when Kirk Franklin was talking to his raggedy mama and he's like, listen, like, I just need for our relationship for you to acknowledge that this thing right here is real. Yeah. And it's like, they can't do it. And you see the wheels in their head like, oh, well, if I say yes, then this means something about me. So I just kind of been really frustrated with people. So I'm like, I don't know. Should I be in the space with that? But I see that in a lot of people in online. So that's why I don't think the space for criticism, even if it's helpful, I don't know. We get a lot of criticism that's not helpful. But even like constructive criticism is just not really well received.
Nah.
So I don't think I want to blow up in a space like that.
No, I don't want to blow up in a criticism-based space anyway.
Exactly.
I'd much rather have a good time.
But I don't think, and that's the whole thing. I don't think anything online is free from that, though.
I mean, okay.
You're always going to be criticized.
I mean, no, that's one thing. That's one thing, right? But for me being critical about some shit, like there's a certain genre for that in the space that we in.
Right.
Everybody's critical of everything.
Y'all know you on critically drinking.
I mean, yeah.
Well, this is why we like coming over here and talking this way, because this is a space where we can be critical, but also you see we don't have thousands of people watching us like be constructively critical, right? Like that's not something people want. I think.
I mean, I think they want it. I think they want it in a different way.
Talk about everybody but them.
Basically, just be like really one-sided. That's like 90% of it. Because be damned if you call out both sides.
Or is it's just like, well, you can talk about them, but like nobody likes to be criticized about themselves. Like, you can project out that we're talking about this or we're talking about that, and like nobody wants to be talked about. And then also people don't want to like just really be, you can't really be transparent because it's not a safe space. It's the internet. So it's like a certain level of transparency you can't even get to. So it's like, are we really even exchanging like very super life-changing information if we can't really for real be on here like this is really what's going on? Can't. So it's a waste of space. So we gonna react to albums that drop, and like Yella's gonna be gaming and I be on Overwatch on Twitch, and like we been kicking it, like back to kicking it for the most part. And we come over here and chat because this is a cool space to chat, but like, yeah.
Talking about bums.
What he say?
He talking about bums.
How we not bums? You left. You quit. You left us. You triggered our fear of abandonment.
Yeah.
So you had to come back.
You the elder.
You could have talked Cam down. You could have logged on to AOL. I know you got one of them CDs. Does AOL even still work?
Not the 24-hour trial or like the 7-day trial CD.
Yeah.
That you used to get. Would
they still work? Probably not. Because you like Windows 85. I mean, Windows 11 now.
You didn't quit, brother. We heard you, brother. We heard.
We did heard. We heard. We did heard.
We heard, brother. We heard you.
I know somebody got an AOL CD laying around somewhere. You could connect. You gotta try it. Never give up. That's the one thing I will say. Don't give up. Don't be useless. Don't be a useless person for yourself and other people. Which is like really one. No, you need to be your biggest. What do you mean? You should be your biggest endorser, cheerleader, fan. You can't give up on yourself.
If you ain't got nothing to cheer about,
you can accept yourself. You can accept yourself, but you shouldn't give up on yourself.
Yeah, what you cheering for?
Because why are you giving up on yourself? You can accept yourself. I don't think accepting and giving up are the same. Giving up on yourself is like bleak. Don't give up on. Don't listen to him. I'm not being negligent. Don't give up on yourself, please, guys. You should not give up on yourself.
No, you shouldn't give up on yourself.
Yeah. Yella has, clearly.
I mean, maybe.
That was a long. He said, I mean, I'm just saying.
Maybe. That's a whole nother string.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna be niggling. But yeah, it's 5:23. So we have hit our time requirements. We got like 8 minutes. I want to end it right at 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we got to do a little bit more. Any housekeeping? We got to get Rashawn's internet back. Rashawn, are we going to be back again? Like, are you done? Like,
you got to go reflect, introspect. Maybe you can go find some edibles.
Y'all doing too many drugs.
Who?
The world. Y'all self-medicating. Y'all self-medicating. Y'all doing too many drugs, and y'all need to chill out. That I don't want to argue it. I just want to say that. And if you feel like I'm talking to you, then I'm talking to you.
I feel like you're talking to me. I don't do too many. I only smoke.
I'm just.
That ain't too much.
That's
too much
drug.
might be. I mean, I'm cool with it being a drug. I'm past that.
Okay.
But
So y'all, the world is doing too many drugs. That is my statement. That's my statement.
The world is
but a lot of people got a shitty hand of cards when they were born. So there's also that. So I'm not saying you. I ain't saying nothing else. That was it. I just said y'all doing too many drugs.
Nah, I feel shit. My cards ain't even got no face on them.
Damn. What kind of cards you got? The little
I had them liquor store cards.
the liquor
no cards you pick. No cards you pick up when you go get some drink for the family reunion.
Like, I've never bought those cards. I've never seen those cards. What?
Man,
okay, I was thinking like a children's deck cards. You know, it was just like very simple because they can't read it.
No, I got them slick ass. Can't even play with. Ain't folded up. They just blank.
Would Uno cards be bad cards?
Nah, Uno cards cool. They versatile.
Not the dog. Man, if only this was a snap filter and the dog mouth move, that would be amazing.
Man.
And a little scary. Right. Yeah, so you gone forever. I mean, you gonna be gone. You gotta be.
I ain't gonna say forever. It's gonna be a minute though. I mean, because it's a tech thing, and I need to get some real life stuff done that I've been putting off. So I know why I'm not supposed to be here.
You think God is blocking you?
I mean, that's a big word, but I know I'm supposed to be doing something else. I mean, that's on me. I've been neglectful. I can't do both. I use this as a distraction for what I'm supposed to be doing. So I know why. So I'll accept.
Streaming as a form of self-medication. I like that. Therapy dupe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'll do what I'm supposed to do, or I still won't do what I'm supposed to do, but I won't have this as an excuse. I won't have this prep or clipping video. I won't have any of that as an excuse.
I mean, that might be insightful though.
This is where I gotta be.
If you don't have it as an excuse,
this turns into a burden as well. This turns into something that you have to do as well. If you got a bunch of things that you got to do, once this turns into one of the other things that you have to do, it becomes a thing.
That sounded really complicated, but it is true. I don't think if you want to make money or you're trying to be consistent, like doing the things that you need, doing the things you need to do for growth on here, it can't be a hobby anymore. I feel like all the things that they say you have to do to grow, it becomes a burden.
Now, if you want to grow, if you want to grow, you gotta be dedicated. You gotta give full-time energy to it if you want it to grow, or just be tremendously talented. You have to have a really strong talent or skill that shines through, that people want to pass it on. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's got to be something. Like if I was going to play guitar and I had a really gifted guitar, people would, let me send you this. This was inspiring or something. So I get it. I understand. I've learned what I need to learn. But I know there's stuff I need to do, especially in a certain time frame, because I got to move by I think my lease is up at the end or whatever, and I'm just putting off prepping. I'm putting off prepping.
Oh man,
clearing stuff. I'm not doing a lot of stuff I need to be doing. So it's like I need to be on that. I'm not, and I want to have more time than I moved last time I moved. So yeah, like Billy saying, appreciate you too. The world will still be here, and we'd be happy for you to succeed in whatever way you can. Yeah. So I mean, I just can't do both because of who I am. Not that there's anything wrong with the space. Rashawn's just not set up to be a multitasker. I'm not good at that.
You're a linear kind of person.
That's what that is.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to focus on one thing. And if I don't, focus on it, that's cool. But I need to know that I'm not focused on it, because I've got no excuses, no side tracks, no side quests, no distractions, no other reasons. So
You
that's on
said
me.
no man
That's on me.
is. I don't think men are good at multitasking. You're right.
Yeah.
So
See, who said that? Who said
he said
that?
no
Busy
man
said,
is.
Man. No, I'm talking
among
about
my
who
other
said
issues too.
men when they mentioned about, I think Rashawn said that. When they say man in the Bible, they meant everybody. Okay. All right. Didn't you say that yesterday?
Oh, when they
You
say
cut out for me.
man,
You cut. It's probably
yeah,
my
okay,
internet.
like you mean there's like mankind, man.
Right. See.
No, I think he meant men like peen wielders.
Just because y'all jumble a lot of thoughts don't mean y'all multitask.
I don't know. We be multitasking.
Y'all just juggle a lot of thoughts.
That's the big part of multitasking is juggling multiple thoughts at the same time.
That's why overthinker and multitasker are two different things.
Yeah, you can overthink, but you're not multitasking. I do agree with that, but
thinking about a lot of shit, juggling a lot of thoughts and getting shit done.
I be seeing y'all struggle with multitasking. Okay.
I barely have.
Y'all generally are not great at it. Maybe like one or two things at a time, but y'all really start pushing the limits very quickly. Y'all tend to like mentally also only become aware of one thing at a time. So I've seen it. Wielders of the peen are not good at the multitasking.
That's not right. Because we got to stay focused, my brothers.
Okay, I got to answer a phone call and we're right at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yella, can you close out?
Sure can. Are you signed back in, bro?
Oh, I'm in my account. I can do it too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm signed back in.
All right. Well, it's been a dope chat. I don't know what we're gonna do later.
Good people.
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I'm gonna let the man himself close it out. Dope chat, bro. Peace out to the chat. I hate y'all, but I love y'all too. Peace. Nah, I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Hey, but man, appreciate everybody that's been here. Been trying. Hopefully, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me, Yella? Damn. Well, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. This has been extremely frustrating. Okay, Billy says he can hear me. So let me get these out while I can. I thank and appreciate each and every one of y'all who's been on this ride with me. Man, I'm not sure why. I know the spiritual principle. I know the spiritual reason why I'm supposed to not be doing this, but like the technical reason why all this stuff happened at the same time, that don't make sense. So I'm going to take this on. I'm going to step back for a minute. Hopefully I'll still pop up here and there. Hopefully we'll have some conversations publicly. If not, though, man, I really want to let y'all know that y'all have meant a lot to me. I really appreciate all the time, the effort, the love, whether it's the cash apps, the chatting, the responding to posts that I put up on the community page, all of the different ways y'all show love. So I really appreciate it. It's meant a lot to me. Every time I say I'm quitting, I end up back anyway. So I'm not saying I'm quitting, but man, I can't see it. I really can't see it, y'all. But I really, y'all do mean a lot. I promise you. Y'all have meant a lot. But I am getting out of here. Sorry, I couldn't even be up on camera. Don't know if my camera will hold up. Don't know if the stream will hold up. It's first. What is that? I'm pissed off to the highest level of pissivity, and I'm trying not to snap. But now I wanted to say thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for everything, and I will see y'all at some time in the future. Have a good night, and one time for the road. I might hit a couple on the way out. Give me a sec. I might hit a couple of oldies because don't know when I'm hearing them again. Might be next week. Might be next year. So let's see.
It's been a long one, and I needed someone so high.
Wash away the toxicity.
With my passion, and the candles moving, and the candles moving, and it's time for you to join the current. Here we go again. Critically drinking, stay thirsty, my friend. Burning the love and hoping never.
Hustle and grind culture is another version of it. I can sleep when I'm dead. You'll be dead.
It's showtime. Come in and have a drink with the whole crew. Come on and join the panel or draw from the chat. Do it how you wanna do. The misfit dudes keep the whole chat lit. And soon you'll be a part of it too. So come back again, my friend, or we'll come find you. Here we go again.
What's up?
Critically drinking, stay thirsty, my friend. Burning in love and hoping never. If it does, oh, we'll be back again. Now let's make one thing clear. Because of you is why we're here. You give us life, you give us love. That is why we want you get to our heart. Come and join the show, cause we need you to grow. So pull up a chair and share with us all of the things you know. Here we go again. Critically drinking, stay thirsty, my friend. Burning in love and hoping never. If it does, oh, we'll come back again.
And like the song say, hey, don't, I will come find you. Easy way. Or the hard way.
Amazing. I got my own platform. If I got something to say, I hit my live button.
Who the fuck are you? Excuse me.
I only debate my equals. All others I teach.
Need all the hundreds and fifties, let's get it. I'm with the shit, so let's get it. Killing it, leaving nobody no addicts. Rockstar like I'm Lenny Kravitz.
You have cooned so bad, my brother, that they damn near need to put your face in the dictionary next to the word coon. And I don't mean no disrespect, my brother. White man play you like he play Sega. He play you, this is you. He ain't even got to be in the hood. He got this. He played Negroes like this. But they not speaking up against your oppression. I wish another coon, boot-licking, shut-jiving Uncle Tom will get in my face talking about we need to be patient.
We gotta sweat. Y'all don't want to sweat. Y'all don't want to sweat. Y'all just want to be comfortable.
It's none of your concern. You don't have the right to ask me where I've been. You don't have the right to know what I was doing. You messed up, and I took a break. And guess what? The next time you mess up, I'm going to take another break.
I got nothing to lose. I'm done waiting on you.
Well, as you all know, today is National Hot Dog Day.
Thanks for the glizzy.
Hot dog is my favorite meat.
Thanks for the glizzy.
I love hot dogs.
A glizzy. A glizzy.
Why are people doing this?
A glizzy. A glizzy. A glizzy.
I love them in buns. I love them outside of buns. It's the best, best meat there is, without question.
Thank you for the rose. How thoughtful. Thank you for the glizzies. Penis.
Regular human beings isn't thinking of doing shit like this. So tap in, bro.
Yeah, tap in for real.
Yeah.
Forget that. So tap into a psychiatrist, tap into some meds, tap the fuck in, dog.
Yeah.
You're all the way out of bounds with this shit right here. This is crazy.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Oh, liquid courage.
Can you do a venti men's selection flowchart? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. I'll give you guys my flowchart for dating, for selecting men. Are they Sean? If yes, then date. If no, then don't date. Very simple chart. There you go. I hope that suffices.
I don't care what your Alpha Male Podcast folks told you.
That certainly is one big self-assured ninja.
Well, our show is a dime.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line.
Be gone, demon. Be gone.